You ain't started yet, have it?
Salute, man. Salute to everybody. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't start it yet. That's my goddamn fault right there, y'all. That shit was set up, and then I had to reset it. So I'm gonna wait for T to pull back up. I'm waiting for T to pull back up, man. Just 2 minutes. Enjoy the intro. There you go. So right now we're gonna restart it again. Here we go.
Thank you for tuning in. We just got in from the gym. Gloves still taped on my skin. Eyes red, money grin. Yeah. Woke up to a day, road work, then I let it blaze. Shadow in the mirror, southpaw sway. Talking to myself like who won't play. Ball on the court till the soles turn smooth. Cross on me, make them slide out shoes. Then I hit the bag, let the rage run loose. Stain on my raps like battle tattoos. Ash on my hoodie, resin on my thumb. Call from the plug, said pull and come. Count by the rounds and I count by the sum. If it ain't family, I leave it on red, I'm numb. Ball boxing and blunts. That's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards punch. Smoke for the energy. Ball boxing and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stunt. You can't copy this chemistry. Nah. Baseline cover, then I spark one slow. Whole team laughing, but they know my mode. Fourth quarter face, I don't crack, don't fold. Eyes half closed, but my heart stay cold. Wrap my hands tight, knuckles like stone. Coach in my ear, keep bringing it home. Every puff take pressure off bone, but every bell ring put heat in my dome. Spin out the clinch, I've been dodging these fakes. Pivot and paint, do the same with the snakes. Training and smoke got me high off the hate. Every missed shot turn the fuel on the plate. Yeah, ball boxing and blunts. That's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards punch. Smoke for the energy. Ball boxing and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stunt. You can't copy this chemistry. Nah. Thank you for tuning in. You just watch how the storm begin. From the park lights to the ring. From the lighter to the win. Ball boxing and blunts. That's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards punch. Smoke for the energy. Ball boxing and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stunt. You can't copy this chemistry.
What's going on, y'all, man? Tune in, man. Ball boxing and blunts, man. Man, where the hell T went again? Anyway, right about now, we got a few topics that we gonna talk about, man. We got this Ryan Garcia. I know I had a nigga up here. We got this Ryan Garcia talk. Listen, man, I'm a big hoop fan. We got this Rashad McCants shit talking, man, and then we can get into some other shit. But I definitely got some smoke for where the fuck for this rat ass nigga right here. This motherfucker right here who had I ain't never seen somebody like I get everybody an opportunity. I ain't never seen nobody who put the blame on everybody else but himself. Like, I get that you can get railroaded and shit like that, but like this nigga right here, bro. This nigga McCants, this nigga did the ultimate.
Yeah, there we go.
This nigga did the ultimate, bro. I don't know, like if he's like His whole shit is like he's Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? And Carolina is Cameron, bro. Like, bro, you. And then and now everybody just confirming shit. Like, then you get mad when Gil, like, nigga, you know Gil got them niggas number, right? Because he was really in the NBA, not just there for a little while and blew it. All them niggas from the 05 class. Oh, yo, did you see that episode of To the Baja? They had Darren Williams up there.
Yeah, I saw the important part. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yep, I saw the important part.
Darren Williams, your son.
Yeah, that was wild. I was like, yeah, that was wild.
Come on, bro. You know, like, come on, bro. I'm gonna be like a long time ago, cause see, I'm older than them niggas. You see how them niggas saying that 05 class, them niggas 41 years old. I be 40. Yo, matter of fact, but yeah. I be 45 tomorrow, bro.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. Inglewood, my 5th grade teacher told me I wouldn't make it to 18. Fuck you, nigga. I don't even know if you still alive. Anyway.
Nigga said Inglewood.
Word up. Inglewood Elementary. Word, 5th grade, fat bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think he was playing for both sides of the field. But anyway. Bro, you did the ultimate. You told for no reason, like, and made up reasons for why you telling. The only place you were successful, that you're most successful in basketball career, you told. Hold on, I don't know if niggas can see me. Mind y'all, now if y'all tuned in last night, y'all know I had Chaos up here, and Chaos told y'all what's his profession. Chaos is the sergeant in NYPD police department. So yeah, it's nigga. I know both sides of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So listen to me. And I still told him when he asked me if I wanted my life or Tekashi 6ix9ine, I can't live with me in that shit, bro. Hustle hard, nigga. Well, hey, that first Ja Rule album? I live for the struggle, nigga. Your life gonna be a struggle, nigga.
And he didn't get his life from snitching either. He got his life from rapping. He didn't get his life from snitching. But
know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I won't want his life regardless, but yeah, like the telling is what he did after he was already made. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and on that damn like on the Ja Rule shit, like the pause. I like it hard. You know what I'm saying, God? Like, no, I live for the struggle. Like, I ain't saying that, but bro, if it's that and build this, or how to be that, and you know, can you look yourself in the mirror? Nah, man. Yeah. I like looking at myself. You know what I'm saying? I make sure.
Did you hear the man say he Batman? He said many niggas he ain't put in jail at this point. He Batman. He talking about specifically in New York, because you know Batman from New York.
Yeah.
I said he fucked up.
No, hey man, keep it hot as long as you can, because he was never supposed to have the damn what you call. He was never supposed to have no crime. They gave that to him. What's going on, Bill? But bro, bro, listen. First of all, let's just get through the ratting shit. Nigga, you ratting for no reason. Because you was fucked up and they was gonna give you some bread. You gave up Carolina. So now what you ain't telling, or you said one time, but you ain't really getting detail, is how tough you was really trying to get back into Carolina. Trying to do all the right things and shit. Bro, it's tough, nigga. You was about to, you nigga not even about to, you was co-signed by Mike. You bitch ass nigga. Yes, I'm just a nigga sitting there. But bro, I be like, real talk, bro. Like, I'm from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, nigga. It's only 2 colors that matter. That's Duke blue and Carolina blue, and Duke blue is ugly. That's just like in Tennessee, it's Memphis or the Vols. And it's one or the other. Know what I'm saying? So, nigga, even worse, that them niggas on the same road, the school on the same fucking road. You told.
Yeah.
No nigga from Duke ever got down that bad and told. Here's your problem. The reason why you was fucked up and Carolina ain't take care of you like they do everybody else is because you were talking shit about Roy. On the low. This is before social media. Come on. Like, come on, man. Don't play yourself. So now, niggas have been sparing you. Niggas have been sparing you. Because, I mean, if you like, you know, make sure you get the tequila in it. But just saying, if you know what you know and you watch that interview, Raymond Felton wasn't playing. He wasn't talking about no nigga knuckle up. Plus, we already know Raymond Felton got popped for what? When he got traded from Carolina to the Knicks. He got what did he get popped with? And his wife ratted him out, a gun. Ray ain't about to do no fighting. He just told you I got a bad hip. I ain't doing no running, no working. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Nigga say I'm 41.
I'm 41 years old. I'm 40, so I get what the hell you're saying. You about to get a damn leg shot. Don't get ahead of yourself. Boom. T, on some real shit. You can't, yeah, I'm gonna wait for you to roll up. Everybody can't keep having the same story in different places about what the fuck you did. You either injured or sick every damn time. Now, for niggas who don't know, they was throwing Julius Hyde's name out there, right? Julius Hyde went to NC State. That's like you know, there's a shirt we used to have in Carolina. See, you might have seen it, nigga wearing that shit. That's how you know nigga from North Carolina or he been there. It had good, the bad, the ugly. UNC is the good, Duke is the bad, and the ugly is NC State. And like, don't get me wrong, it's a D1 school, but the top two schools are Duke and Carolina.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mick? What's going on, man? So hey, yo, we global in this bitch, man. Ireland in the building. Mick, what's going on? These kids is just, oh boy. But anyway, that's how you know it's real. Boy, close your door and stop acting like you don't know what's going on. Yeah, bro. See, when you get to that ACC, right, you can like certain people gonna start saying shit. We're good, BC.
What's good, BC?
And the ACC is different.
Yeah.
And listen, and there's another thing. You ain't never heard nobody tell from State, from Duke, from Wake Forest. Man, I go to North Carolina Central. We can go to ECU. You ain't never heard none of these niggas tell. This nigga tell that nigga he broke a lot of niggas, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, because you gotta think about it. They hit us with the X move, you know what I'm saying? Where you can't, we got no like nigga, we got no recruits, we can't get no top recruits, we can't get nothing. So when that shit happened, it was I'm like, bro, I can't believe, but you on a national syndicate television show and ratted and told for no reason because you fucked up and can't get back, nigga. You gotta kiss a little ass, nigga. Everybody else good, niggas who wasn't even in the NBA a little better than you. Better off than you. You need Gil's Arena.
Raymond Felton said I was an excellent student.
He said, yeah, nigga. He said, nigga, come on, bro. Tomorrow,
you ain't go to
class. Now, here's the thing.
I'm an educated. He said, I'm an educated nigga. That's what he said.
Now, like, here's the thing, too, right? Because in the Mount, we had couple people went to Carolina and shit like that, right? But bro, he was saying something different. Hold on.
Yeah, though, you know, his clap his response is gonna be tomorrow. They already said it on this show that he coming with some shit for tomorrow. My thing is, all right, so the whole problem is he tired of people saying that he walking out on workouts, right? Pat Bell said it, then
Charlie said it.
then D Will said it, yep, and then Charlie said
Felton
it.
confirmed it. Julius Hodge said it.
Yep, Julius Hodge confirmed. Yeah, Julius Hodge confirmed it. So my
All
thing
these
is,
guys, and here's the thing too, T. All these guys stayed in the league long enough to get their what? Basically, they retirement check, right?
love, yeah, that shine.
They get that, like, no, but I'm saying they get their check,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
6 year,
yeah.
7 year, whatever. 7 year, 6 year, something like that.
He don't get that, and if he do, it's very small.
Yeah.
So you looking like I'm telling y'all what you seeing is a bit like, yo, I Five just pulled up. What's going on, my bro? But what you looking at is a bitter bitch. That's what you looking at. The boy's a bitter bitch. You know what I'm saying?
What's poppin'? No.
What's going on, Five? That
Tell us how you really tell us how you really feel, Pop.
Brother, I can show it too, because like
Tell us.
Always crying. It's never
Express yourself.
fault. It's never his fault. And they did this to me. And you a victim, just like we was talking about last night on the show about victims and shit. You a victim. The way you tell it, you big muscle bound freak looking motherfucker. You a victim. You always crying. Sean May, they want to make Sean May look like this. They want to make Sean May look like that. Shut up, fucking clown. You said some dumb shit. Hold on, let's keep it gangster. You said some dumb shit, right? On a Memphis podcast. Out the motherfucking mud. You said some dumb shit. Tony Allen clipped the whole shit.
He threw shots at them for no reason. I was like, damn, what the fuck they do?
So
he don't want no smoke with them. They'll whoop his ass in real life.
But listen,
lead them to the zone.
But you said the dumb shit on their podcast to start it off.
Yeah.
Right? And Tony Allen, as a real nigga, said, game
He referring to the Kobe. He referring to the Kobe 81. Rashad McCants said because he scored 24. Well, I think it was like 24 in the NBA game one time in the quarter. He said he could have scored 80 if they kept him in the game or some shit like that. But go ahead. I'll just put some.
So this motherfucker said some dumb shit. As soon as he said it, Tony Allen, as a real nigga, real hooper, said, nigga, game over. Cut the whole rest of the podcast. So you go on and just like after the shit died down for months, I guess you felt like you ain't got enough buzz. So what you do? You say some old dumb shit. Here's the thing. We try to let you rock over there, Gills Arena, knowing that you the motherfucking rat. You the only nigga over there that didn't have a full NBA career outside of Josiah.
That was talking about. I don't know if you seen that jump today, but they was talking about corner boys, because Nick Young be saying, he be representing the corner boys. Gil said, Nick, you not no fucking corner boy. Nick was like, yes, I am. Gil was like, nah, Nick, you a second option, third option, sixth man, not a corner boy. And then Nick was like, nah, I'm a corner. Nick was like, nah, I'm a corner boy, but I had a little leeway. Gil said, okay, so with the teams you played on, when the best player got hurt, Nick, what was your role? Nick was like, I got more opportunity. Gil was like, you was the number one, nigga. Right? How you a corner boy? And if the star get hurt, Nick, you the next nigga in line. You not a corner boy. You know what I'm saying? Rashad is a corner boy. You get what I'm saying? None of them our corner boys, except Rashad, that like to your point, Pop, he kind of don't belong because all them do. Brandon Jennings was a superstar on his team. Gill was the superstar on his team. Nick Young was the second option or the sixth man on majority of his teams, right? So he was as far as Nick went was sixth man. Nick was either he was most of the time he was the second leading scorer wherever he went. You know what I mean? BJ was the number one option. Yeah, top three, right? BJ was the number one option on most of his teams, like for his franchise. Gill was the number one option. You know what I'm saying? Gill was an all-star. Kenyon Martin was an all-star. Kenyon was the number two. He was de facto number one option because he was the other nigga that got the ball outside of the guard. He was the big man option. He was de facto number one because when Kid got off the ball, he got off the ball to Kenyon Martin. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But he the only corner boy. Like they was saying today. Nick, you not a corner boy. Nick still hurt from Golden State. He considered his whole career. He look at that, but that is not that basically what Gil was saying. It's not that Golden State don't define you, bro. You was a motherfucker. You was a baller. You averaged 18 when you know as a second option. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Rashad don't belong. Basically, what you saying? You know, it's the picture of the dragon. It's the dragons. It's the four dragons, right? You got the mean looking dragon. You got three dragons that look mean as hell, and then you got the goofy dragon that's over there to the side, look like he's slow and shit with his tongue out. That's Rashad on that podcast. Gil was the best player on his team. DJ was the best player on his team. Kenyon Martin was J Kidd go-to guy. I'm gonna say it like that because that's what he was. He was J Kidd go-to guy, right? He was the second option at worst. First, he was the leading scorer some years, right? Kenyon and Nick almost had the same role at a point, you know what I mean? Type shit. But Kenyon was the leading scorer on his team, right? And shit, Shaw don't belong. Shaw is a step above Josiah. Josiah was a sorry college player. Shaw was a great college player. You know what I'm saying?
And he blew it.
With a fucked up attitude. Then thought he was the second coming. All they had to do was stick to the script. Your highest you average was 15 and a half, 16 points a game, one season, my boy.
Something like that, yeah, like 12 or something, really. But yeah.
No, it was 15. I already know. Like, nah, homie. 15 and a half, like, bro. So let's not act like you.
You talking in the NBA or in college?
Yeah, in the NBA.
In NBA.
So was that
in college he was in college he was literally like the best player in college. Damn near.
No, I'm asking you, I'm saying was it the 15? Was that with Joe Smith?
That was in the NBA. Probably his rookie year.
Not his rookie
year. No, third, like year 2.
2 or something like that. Yeah, it was early.
And then because after that, they was thinking he's gonna take the next step, and then he fucked it off and just went downhill. Kept
he went to Sacramento and had a decent year, 1 year, and it was over with after that.
Just stayed into it, unhappy. You know what I'm saying? This victim ass mentality.
Sense though. Now looking back at it, right, you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell why his career, and I ain't even hate him because I really like. Dude was so cold to me, bro. Like that dude was so 32 for North Carolina. That nigga was so cold, bro. McCants. He was so fucking cold, bro. But look, I was like, damn, why didn't that dude make it? But now looking at his attitude and his demeanor and how he be on the show and shit, right? It's good for TV. But eventually that type of personality wore out on everybody, wore out on people. It like wore you down, wore everybody down. So that I can see it makes sense now. I can see it like he like his attitude, his rebelliousness. Like that's what fucked him up. Now it makes sense why he only played 5 years in the league, some shit like that. I can see why you was so cold. I can see why you probably was one of the greatest college scorers a nigga didn't seen. You, Jimmer, Kimber, right? McCants on that list, bro. You know what I mean? He's on that list. It's like as far as me, people I seen with my eyes in college. Them scores. What's the other boy name? Flynn, right? McCants on that list, bro. Like, now I know why you didn't make it. Cause your attitude fucked up. Like, he fucked up. He Gil said it too one time. Gil be trolling a lot, but he be telling the right sometimes. He was like, you can't, he said, nigga, you look like the type of dude who will know the coach got power to bench you, and you will still go at the coach like the coach wrong. Everybody on the team can know he wrong, but you can't embarrass the coach. That's I can see Shaw doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see
Shit, he
Shaw
did
doing
it
it.
on the court to his own teammates during the game. Like,
Yeah, I already know.
nigga, you got out of position. Blockhead ass boy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all the talent in the world is like, but nigga, your attitude, and then you weren't mentally tough enough to block it out and keep going to get buckets. You get pissed off, now your whole game fucked off. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, bro.
Nah, I
You
thought
you got he got buyer's remorse, nigga. You mad about the shit that you bought, that you put into you all that time. Mr. Basketball, all this shit, championship. Hey, good. You thought you had arrived soon as you declare for the draft. Nigga, boy, you better get your ass up and get back to the drawing board and keep grinding.
But no,
Grind that day.
you heard all the shit he said though. Oh, I was meeting Jay-Z and stamped by Mike and going here and going there and feeling his fucking self.
Yeah. So I'm
yeah,
saying he
it's
thought
supposed
he
to be.
arrived. That's why I say he thought he arrived. He thought he was the second coming. Nigga, you ain't even did nothing yet.
And with all of that you had, you was ducking smoke because everybody can't have the same story in different parts of the fucking country. You not finishing workouts when it's real smoke there.
Yeah, every time that was saying he'll do the drills and shit, but when he get to the 5-on-5 portion, something used to happen every time. He used to have to leave. Like some people, like I would have been better with you just saying from the jump. All right, I'm gonna do all the drills, but I'm not running live. I ain't doing nothing live. I don't want to hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? I do all the drills, nothing live. I don't want to hurt. No, I don't want to hurt myself for the draft. That would have been better than you ducking out of all the damn drill, out of the workouts. Just said beforehand, because D Will didn't work out with nobody either until that last one. They put him in there with somebody with their story that they were saying, right? D Will said it on Out the Mud. He was like, I called my
Mm-hmm.
agent and was like, right here. And he said my agent said just go ahead and do it. So D Will said he just went ahead and did it. But you could say I'm not working out. I ain't working out with nobody. I'm gonna do my own shit. But they were saying he was ducking. He would go to it and then get up out of it once he started getting his ass busted.
Same shit. It's either my hamstring or I'm sick.
Yeah.
You know what
They
I'm
said he
saying?
was really throwing up. They said he was throwing up and shit. That because like you said, like you just said something about Jay-Z and shit. That nigga
He
probably
was
was
out of
turning up.
shape. Said nigga, he was out of
Yeah,
That's
shape.
why.
bingo.
That's
He was out
why
of shape. He probably was turning up that whole process. You know what I'm saying?
he was.
I used to say he wasn't in the gym. He was out of shape, turning up the process. He was turning up that
Listen,
whole damn.
Because
I,
because he thought he was gonna walk into that situation and they was gonna bow down to him and they gonna like, okay, you goods off your drills, you weren't gonna have to do shit, and you thought
Coming
you
off the
had it made.
championship.
Yeah, yeah.
his real too, bro. Like, cause I'm from the crib. Like, I don't know if y'all know. Like I said, I'm from the lab. Listen, you don't talk shit about like back then. It wasn't social media, so okay, he a dickhead, but cool. As long as he help us win, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they was coming back. Like service, I was like, yo, they been like, man, that nigga McCants is a motherfucking asshole, man. Don't nobody like him. Now, like Felton and May and everybody else on the team,
They
everybody
loved them.
love them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this him, bro, he think he about to be like Vince or some shit. Like nigga, like he really think he Mike, and we like nigga, you won't even be Vince.
Shit, you ain't gonna be Stackhouse, motherfucker.
Stackhouse, all of them, like we on some real shit. Like nigga, you ain't have a better NBA career than Shammond Williams, and he was undersized too, going like a motherfucker and before his time. So it's like when he got there, and then when you listen to him, it's like everything else is everybody's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is everybody fault. Is you did nothing like to like get on a certain team or something. No, like it was nobody, and you did nothing. Everybody else. So you lasted 3 to 4 years, and then you was in the G League, and then you was overseas, and then you was a big enough name in the Big Three, and then you get on Gil's Arena because Gil used to see you at the gym working out and he fucked with you a little bit. You got some pizzazz to you because you was dating which one? Chloe?
Chloe, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like you know what I'm saying? Cause Cheryl Swoops got a way better career than you. And she been in her profession longer than you have. You the weakest link on that shit because Josiah's a great host. If you don't be the comic relief, the fuck are you? You don't know because you ain't there. Nigga ain't fucking with you. Yeah, they bringing you in for tryouts and shit, but nigga, you can't afford to hang out with them. Just keep it a buck. But stay in your lane. You gotta go overseas, play for 3 different teams. Keep that bread up. Stop acting like that.
Because Brandon Jennings and Gill, they still signed my boy. They still getting motherfucking shoe money.
You know what I'm saying? Goofy
Yeah.
ass nigga. It's like, and here's the thing too, bro. Like, they be talking that hood shit. They from the fucking mountains. He from the mountains. And he even stayed that long. He went to Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. Like, bro, what the fuck? And then when he went up there, he was at a prep school. What the fuck is you talking about? He from the fucking mountains. Right, really. He ain't never been in the trenches. You from the fucking mountains. You from the mountains in between Carolina and Tennessee. That's where the fuck he from. He didn't go to any, think about it. He didn't go to any high school in North Carolina. He had to go to Connecticut. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. No, that shit was weak. No, it's weak. Brandon Jennings came all the way from California to where? Went to Oak Hill. Oak Hill's where?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So, what's like, nigga, you went to high school in Connecticut? Like, get the fuck out of here. Of course you was great. You took your Carolina game up there to damn Connecticut and schooled them goddamn boys. But how come Oak Hill wasn't looking for you? Why? Think about that. Oak Hill get the top players. Use like the top two guard coming out of goddamn high school. Oak Hill wasn't
And would pay for you to get there. Come on, my boy.
Oak Hill wasn't looking for you.
You didn't want to go over there because that competition was over there.
I can
Mm-hmm.
it's even worse than that, G5. Which I break it down for you because like in all sports, niggas is afraid of making themselves better. Oak Hill's a military school. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like there's basic shit you gotta do, like you gotta do the shit. So as you can see at that level with the talent, the height, the size, and everything, the build, the genetics, his attitude wouldn't get him to Oak. If he went to Oak Hill with who he is and what he could do, he'd have languid around the league for 6, 7 years, 7, 8 years. Just because of who he was.
Now, who he was, he supposed to play. He supposed to play way longer than that.
He got
He supposed to
four.
have a 10 plus, 10, 12 year career, 10, 12, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to have.
He
supposed
got
to been able to leave on his with what he was with what he was in high school, what he was in college, what he's supposed to be in. He supposed to be 10 plus years easy.
with no real injury like that,
no injury. Yeah, barring injury, yeah, he supposed to have been 10 plus.
Yeah, you
he
ain't got
supposed to
no
he supposed to been at least been what Nick Young was. You know what I'm saying? At least.
He's supposed to be what Gil was.
Yeah, though he's ceiling, his ceiling, yeah.
But he can't.
Because really, when you look at Nick beat the odds. Nick didn't start hooping till his junior year, and Nick was trying to come out in high school, nigga. Nick didn't play ball till his junior year, and he had an option to come out of high school, but he elected to go to college, and he stayed 3 years. Because he had to learn,
niggas like
he
Nick
learned
Young.
on the fly. McCants was playing ball his whole life.
Niggas like Nick Young and Dennis Rodman. Like, I put Nick Young and Dennis Rodman shit where niggas picked up basketball late, like Joel Embiid and shit like that, and they just great at it. You know what I'm saying? They left their mark. Like McCants, you ain't get your mark is you was a bitch.
He a bust.
He ain't even a bust. He's a bitch. You's a rat bastard.
Yeah. Yo, McCants, your problem is that nigga, you was the should have been, the what could, or man, that was supposed to be. Because you start showing some signs of it, but you got in your own fucking way. You got self-inflicted wounds. That's why your ass mad. If you at least kept the mentality you had in North Carolina, you would have still been a pro, motherfucker. You could have averaged 15, 16 a few seasons, got the right position, then got up and had a string of seasons where you averaged 22, 25. All depends on, you know what I'm saying, how you maturated your game. But this you, bro. You've been hooping your whole life. Nigga, you gotta adapt. That's what great players do. They adapt.
Prestigious schools in the motherfucking in all the college. When you talk about most prestigious, Carolina gonna be in the top 10. You the only fuck boy. You the only bro. Bro. Phil Ford, I'll tell y'all, Phil Ford is a nigga from my damn town. Different neighborhood. He from Little Raleigh. I'm from the Hill. Phil Ford, a nigga from Little Raleigh. Ain't no different. It's rough over there. Not as rough, but it's rough over there. Just like it was rough where I'm from. And he grew up, and he born way back then. Carolina always looked out for him. Peppers, he always looked out for. You see Sean May, you see, like, bro, you see everybody look good, and they can always go back, do something, get something.
That's not McCants.
Except for you. You bitch ass, rat ass nigga. Why should we be the bigger motherfuckers and open up our arms and just the whole state outside of Duke niggas? Because Duke was like, yeah, fuck y'all niggas. We got to dominate y'all niggas for like 5 years because of McCants. We should give him a fucking jersey. They should retire his jersey in the fucking at the Duke the new Duke shit. Just being real. But you wondering why, or you think that people anybody picking, bro, you 6'4", 250 pounds.
Nigga, you 6'6", nigga, you a big grown ass man. Shut your ass up talking about picking on me and shit. Picking on.
Here's the crazy shit. Darren Williams said, I own a boxing gym, so all that fight shit you talking, nigga, we can definitely get into that. All that boxing shit you talk, we can definitely get into that. All that you talk on the floor, we can definitely get into that, nigga. It is what it is, be what it be. Prove it. Because every time there was smoke for you, you either was sick or hurt. And in both situations, both excuses, you couldn't finish the workout.
Because you can't say shit about Darren Williams. See, he was one of the top 5 guard in his position for a nice stretch. See, he was actually one of them ones. That's the difference. That nigga was out there giving niggas work. You can't say that.
So when it come to it, like it's like it was a comment. Like I went on a rant, but Mick did say, real question: The NCAA basketball did. The NIL saved losing players to EuroLeague. Then they claim for the draft. Here's the thing, too, though. What's the boy? Brandon on the like Brandon was one of the top. Like he went to Oak Hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Jennings.
And went over there and bust ass.
And then like here's the thing, when Brandon went over there, like here's the thing he said too, bro. He said he didn't play. He said what he did was, he practiced and he seen how shit was. He said he didn't play a lot, but when he came to the league, just off him going to Oak Hill, and then he went over there and had some money, and then he came back. It's different. But off of the Oak Hill shit, he went lottery pick.
So he started going crazy. At first, when he got there, he didn't get that. But when they unleashed that nigga, boy, oh my God.
Yeah. His first year in the league, like with that game, he dropped like.
No, I'm talking about that Oak Hill. That's what.
Oak Hill.
They unleashed the nigga, and then he went to that summer, and them mixtapes from his junior and senior season. That nigga went nuts.
I was just about to say his junior year. His junior year was deal.
Ooh, nigga, that nigga went crazy. I said, "Oh God, this nigga is going insane."
He was crazy. He was throwing shit off the backboard.
Guess what McCants was? Guess what McCants was where all that smoke was at? Guess what McCants went to?
That's how you know B. Jennings with the smoke. He left Cali to go there because he was busting ass over there. Like, nigga, Mello and all these other motherfuckers going over here doing their thing. Shit, man, I'm finna go over here and do the same thing.
This mountain nigga went over there. This mountain nigga went to Connecticut to a prep school where you can do whatever the fuck you want. Cause this nigga grew up with he had mommy and daddy. This nigga is not no nigga like the background. It's not like that. That's why he won't tell you the background. Grew up in the mountains, my nigga. When you move, you went to Connecticut and did some Zion shit. You got busy on some white boys. A couple times that you played some big games because of the school you went to, but nigga, you ain't like that, nigga. You ain't bring the school from the bottom to the top. You definitely ain't do that.
Nigga, Oak Hill, Duncanville started kicking ass out here so much. They was like, man, give us Oak Hill. They started putting Oak Hill on their damn schedule. Televised game. Like, nigga, give us these niggas. We want some smoke.
You want that smoke because you ain't go. He didn't go to high school where he built it like that. He did. And just on that, like the shit that them niggas was saying, like Charlie Villanueva, Darren Williams, Raymond Felton, bro. These are solid NBA players
they had success.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas got years in the league where they seen shit and then they went overseas and they had better years overseas than you. So nah, it ain't everybody else, bro. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror.
Not to mention Darren Williams. He brought Darren Williams in. That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
Like, nigga, D. Will? Boy, do you know? That's one of them ones. Boy, give your ass the motherfucking work.
Like, nobody would ever compare you or get you misconstrued with D. Will. Especially in that like 5 to 6 year period where his name was always mentioned in the top 2, top 3 point guards, him, Chris Paul, Steve Nash. Like, nigga, nobody was ever talking about you being top
10
2.
at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had a chance, but like when we was like, yo, you had that, you had that upside year in Minnesota, and then like after that, nigga, it was just downhill. All them DMPs was not. I get it, but nigga, it was for them to just low like for something. It wasn't them, bro.
It was him. Like, bro, say you and Tills are the coach, and every time y'all look up, I'm cussing y'all ass out. Nigga, I don't care how good I am, nigga. When it comes, well, if you was that good, they'll look past it and make reservations for that shit because they know you gonna go out there and get the job done. Nigga, you were not that. So nigga, why the fuck they finna put you on the court and you over here shitting on them? Nigga, sit your bitch ass over here on the bench, boy. When you learn to get some act right and learn how to take some authority, then we can talk. One about being sick, nigga, they ain't finna deal with your bullshit. You not out here giving us 20 plus. You're not clamping the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, fuck your first round pick, nigga. They feel like they wasted they pick, nigga.
Especially when they see that you a dickhead.
You on the sideline fighting your fucking teammates, bro. Get this nigga, dog.
I mean, bro, you a total asshole. Why would anybody want to fuck with you? Like, this real shit. Why would anybody want to fuck with you? You a complete asshole. I wouldn't want to fuck with you. I wouldn't. Come on, like, everything you do is oh man, I was in that situation. Shut the fuck up, nigga. No, you wasn't. You put yourself there. But I done gave the clown more than 45 minutes. But I like, he had to get it, bro. Like, he was just doing like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, you acting like you were like, no, you know what? You are a victim. You are.
He a victim of self fucking man. Let me say it again. Self fucking goddamn. You goddamn self tarnishing yourself. Goddamn. You're a mass of self destruction.
Easy.
You got you having tug of war with your own self inflicted wounds, and ain't faced the music and got past it, bro. You fucked up your NBA career. Face it. Look in the mirror. Accept that shit. Keep pushing. I could have been a person averaging 25 a game, but guess what? I fucked it up and I'm not. Okay. People will respect that more. But talking like you was out here on all-star level time, bro, go have a seat back there with the goddamn Gatorade boy. Or sit your ass down.
Yeah, that all-star level shit was just like different. Like, yo, nigga, you know you really not like that, right? You could have been, but like, you not like that. Really chill out.
Right, like nigga. You're not even fucking Dylan Brooks, my boy. Dylan Brooks was a bucket.
You know where near that.
Chose to go defense. Shit. T had to remind me. You know what I'm saying? I have like that was the Brooks that was an Oregon busted ass. Filling up the buckets. It was Dill Pickle ass. Now this nigga in here, now he getting back to it. Drop that nigga average 22 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you ain't even there. Nigga, even when he was doing his crazy shit, he was averaging your best season.
And that's as a fifth option. And you was like second, third option. They tried to get it to you.
They tried to hand you the keys to the T-Wolves. You the type of nigga, they hand you the keys with the automatic start and everything, and you want to take the key out and start it up regular. Bitch, it's push start. What are you doing? You're going against the grain. You're not even on the same page, the same script they on. You got all the talent in the world, but it don't mean shit if you can't mesh well or you fucking fighting it and getting into it with teammates and coaches and shit. Like, that's you. You're on the court 8 minutes. Now you already scrapping with the motherfucker on the other team. Like, nigga, you can't even get the game going.
Nah, that's because he got a lot of other bullshit going on in his fucking with the Kardashians.
Yeah, that fucked them up. He thought he was on top of the world. Like nigga, everybody gonna love and respect me. Boy, go average 20, being
Be-
even in all thought consideration, and then keep going.
So I didn't get this. I didn't get the rat enough time.
Dex, go ahead. No,
And then
Dex.
this Dev Ryan Shakur triangle shit. Like to me, I feel like Dev should fight Ryan. But if Ryan gonna try to pull the, I'm gonna fight Shakur at 140 shit, keep my belt and come back up. Like I can't knock him if he trying to do the same shit they've been Benavidez no. Because
Well, no, you can't. But the difference is Benavidez don't have a fight that's like a dark cloud over his head looming, and the person that that's a part of that dark cloud happens to be a champion you can unify with at your current division. See, Benavidez don't have that. He did knocked off the pieces that was on his chessboard. Ryan, you got smoke, and the nigga that you looking for is right here. You ain't got to go change shit. Y'all at the same weight. Both got belts. So for Shakur to be focused on this shit with Ryan, they talking shit. Hey, I ain't knocking it, but yet again, it's similar to like him talking shit to Dev. You still a champ at 140, my guy. You ain't even at 47. If you ain't gonna fully come with the 47, you talking about catch weight or rehydration clauses, like, bro, leave that shit alone. Because catch weight is not gonna signify that it's a fucking welterweight fight for a championship. Shit is like, bro, go get Gary Antoine.
Ryan said Ryan said he'll come. Ryan said he could go down to 140.
Yeah, I mean, and no, I'm just saying in
Yeah,
general.
I know you.
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But
Yeah, no.
Shakur did recommend the 44. Yeah, for sure. He did. He said
But
44
for
though.
me, like, why not just go to 47? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you
because at first, right, at first he was talking like he was coming up to 47. Then he said he not gonna move up. Then they gonna have to come down or fight at
but
a rehydration.
but
That's what he
then they
said.
gonna be like, then they gonna rewind it when you met them backstage. Like, man, you're not even that big, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you size the nigga up talking about he ain't that big. So why you want to give him a rehydration cause if he ain't that big? Well, I say people gotta be
Basically
careful of
what
the
he's
shit
saying
that
is
they say.
he not even saying Devin name right now. Really, it's crazy. I heard him say it
Hmm.
today though, Andre Ward, because Andre Ward brought his name up. He brought Bill on the show, so he had to say his name today because he ain't gonna do Andre Ward like that. But Andre Ward brought his name up, so he did say his name today. But he was like, he said if Ryan want to fight above 40, he got to get a rehydration. And he said if anybody want to fight, and that's when Andre Ward brought up David. That's when he had to say his name, right? He was like, or
Hmm.
anybody. He said, or anybody, and then Andre Ward brought up Bill Haney and David. But yeah, I said, bro,
Hmm.
everybody really not saying his name. Ain't nobody saying it. Ain't nobody even noticing it, or they don't try to notice or nothing like that. It's wild. It's wild.
Because he
So
looking at it like, yeah, if I don't say their name, you can't say, oh, I was calling for this or mention them or saying nothing. I don't think he gonna say. He gonna be like, well, shit, I didn't say
he
shit.
didn't already establish
Everybody
hell.
else
No,
was
I
saying
think
it.
in his mind he like hell no at this point. Fuck no, I'm not fighting
Hmm.
that dude. I'm not going up. I think he settled on not going up to 47 too. I think he made up his mind that he not going up to 47. But Ryan said he gonna come down. My thing is cool because this is a fight that everybody was acting like they wanted anyway, right? This fight everybody was acting like they wanted Shakur and Ryan. So if this the one that y'all wanted, we go get it now. And if he fight Devin first, so let's say he lose, he probably can't get the Shakur fight, or that we ain't gonna care as much. But you fight Shakur and you lose, you keep your strap in your division because you know Suleiman gonna let him keep that motherfucker. So you keep your strap in your division. You can win. You know, if you win or lose this joint, you just can move back up and unify. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
Mm-hmm.
if y'all, they motherfuckers want, they want to keep them, in the spotlight. That's how you do it. Let them go down in times for Shakur belt because you forget a lot of people. Even Andre Ward didn't realize that was Ryan's first belt, right? Like a lot of people don't realize Ryan didn't get no championship at 140. So him fight
Nope.
Shakur at 140 and say he win, he actually help him, right? Because now he got two divisions. And if he loses, he can say, well, I drained myself anyway, and I still got my belt at 147, right? So it really
Mm-hmm.
makes sense, man. But my thing is, if he do this jump, move up to 147, then fight Conor Ben, that's gonna be wild because that's an option for him too. That'd be terrible, right? But I say, oh yeah, I want Ryan versus David. I wish Ryan never lost to Rolly in the first place, so we could have already got this shit out the way because that was already agreed to a fight, right? And Ryan fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But so I wish it would already happen when it's supposed to. People be acting like Devin don't want to fight when in actuality he already agreed to it before. But people short term memory and shit. But
Man, these niggas act like they dementia pages out here when
yeah,
when
they
when
got
they
they got short
when
term
shit
memory
get
and shit.
brought back up to them.
Don't remember that part. But if they is gonna do it, I'm with it at 140, bro. Because that way, even if you get your ass whooped, which what you probably is gonna do, right? You still got your strap at 147, so you and Dale fight still got some relevance because it's gonna be for unification. So I'm with it, man. If you go do it, just go and get it out the way. Go and get that shit out the way so we can get to the title fights and shit. Because technically, this is a title fight. It's gonna be for Shakur belts. He want to take Shakur belts. Do what he said. He said he'll move down to 140. Fuck the catch weight. You want to take Shakur belts. So if you go do that, cool. But on my I did a live earlier today. I ain't gonna lie, I went like an hour and a half. See if y'all go do that, I'm putting it on the ring. I'm putting the pressure on ring and Turkey out of the sheet, right? If y'all go do that, bro, do it the right way, like y'all did that all them other cards. Give it that. If y'all gonna do 5 fights, give us 5 bangers. Give us 5 fights that make sense to be on the same card. You know what I mean? So if y'all go run Shakur and Ryan at 140, go and put the backstory at co-main event, Rolly and Devin for unification. Go and make that shit happen, right? Because win, lose, or draw, you can get Ryan Garcia, like who win, lose, or draw Ryan Garcia, whoever win that Devin Rolly fight, it makes sense for Ryan because Rolly already beat him, so that's a rematch. And him and Devin, they got the little steroid thing, they got the history, right? So that's a fight motherfuckers want to see. So that fight makes sense if y'all really want to do the right thing. Right, motherfuckers really want to do the right thing. If we gotta get this Ryan and Shakur fight, put Rolly and Devin as the co-main. And then if you really want to get in your bag, put Keyshawn and Tiger Johnson as the co-feature, right? And if you really, really want to get in your bag, go and throw Albright and Frank Martin on there and let them run that back. You know what I mean? But if they go do it, man, I want them to do this shit the right way. I don't mind them doing it. I'd rather see Devin Shakur, Devin. I would rather see Devin Shakur, right? But I'd rather see Ryan and Devin. But if we got to get Shakur Devin, that's cool too. I want Rolly and Devin on that joint too, though. Whatever y'all need to pay Rolly to make him change his mind or what, y'all need to go and do that. Ring Magazine, because y'all put them on the same card before. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again, man.
Yeah, run that shit up.
Yeah.
Bo, what's good, Bo? Oh, we been on the out, man. This shit don't even feel like it. I like it, man. Ever sharp McCants had me hot. That bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you win it. We cooked on that about
Good 40
48
minutes.
minutes.
I got a nigga more time than I should have. I ain't gonna tell you no motherfucking lie. Yeah, I had to go order some food real quick. Real talk. Which fight is more for the casual fans or for us? The Shakur Ryan, Dev Ryan, Dev Shakur. Out of them 3.
Say it again.
You Shakur.
Any fight with Ryan in is for the casual. It's for the casual. But now he got a belt, so it makes sense for the hardcores too.
That's what I'm saying. Dev Ryan, Shakur Ryan, Shakur Dev.
Because people, because people want to see Dev lose. People rate T.O. Even though they both barely beat Loma. But I guess he beat Josh Taylor too, so maybe that's it. But people rate T.O. higher. So people was acting like, it's Shakur. We got Shakur and Ryan. Everybody was saying like literally everything I was hearing was Shakur and Ryan. Now we got that. It looked like we got that one. So we do got that one. So that's the one we got. Right. If we go get that though, they got to put Roller in the ring with Devin, man. You know what I mean? That's the joint everybody been talking about. Though. That's the joint everybody been acting like they want. And then as soon as we get this, now it's like now everybody saying Devin. I'm like, damn, but y'all don't know what y'all want now. Y'all know what the fuck y'all want, man.
Never know what they want.
Don't know what the fuck they want, man. Whatever we not getting, that's what people be wanting. It seems like.
But then it's too much.
But man, they did all that shit from Ryan Garcia, bro, on their card and shit, bro. They need to get roll ass in that ring with them on this one. It just make too much sense. It ain't like it don't make sense. Make too much sense. Y'all like sticking Devin on co-main events anyway. Get his ass on there.
Devin Haney is no longer a co-main fighter, bro.
He ain't been a co-main fighter for a long time, but he's still been on co-main. That's what I'm getting at. He ain't been a co-main fighter for a long time, but he still be on co-main. You probably thought Brian Norman and Devin was a main event. It wasn't.
No,
it wasn't.
Oh, for forever, ain't no motherfucker gonna ever tell me that we didn't make that fight. Us, not the big fucking content creators. No. The Chitlin Circuit made that motherfucking fight. Everywhere you turn and look, you ain't even know Dave Benavidez was on that motherfucking card.
Nope. You forget. You'll forget.
Brian Norman versus motherfucking Devin Haney. And Devin Haney was supposed to get smoked because Brian Norman was the new it nigga, and Devin Haney was supposed to be old news. And lo and behold, levels to this shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Sorry, you have to prove me. I'm gonna be talking my shit tonight, bro. I'm sipping on
Yeah, nah, for real.
I definitely got the gold tequila going. Yeah. Oh, it's a wrap tonight. Yeah, I got about another 2-3 hours and talking shit. Got chicken on the way. I'm definitely doing it nigga style. Yes, sir.
Nigga style. But yeah, right.
Most definitely.
I ain't tripping on Brazil. Yeah, I ain't tripping on the fight because at 147 it didn't make sense to me, especially it ain't make no sense to me at 147 because it was a big contradiction. Everybody with the rehydration and Shakur going up, not going up, right? Ryan being there, the fact that he even going down, right, is you got the guy in your division right there, right? But the fact that you even going down, right, is a little that alone could be suspect, right? But you fight Shakur, so what we gonna say? You know what I mean? What the hell we gonna say?
So let me ask y'all this, right? And there's no disrespect. I think he can do some shit on his own right now. Right? Let me get to it. Go to the rankings. If he can't get a fight that's worthy, does he fight somebody in the sanctioning body and headline that and just prove that he motherfucking Debo goddamn dead? He's superstar Dev right now. No bullshit. Like I'm asking this question.
I mean, he always end up making a good fight, right? Whatever. If none of the make fights don't work, he always end up making a pretty. It's normally a title fight or some shit like that, right? So I can
Okay,
see
so
him, man,
say
like the Xander thing. If you feel
no.
like you
I'm
go
saying
beat Xander,
no. I don't even mean move up for Xander. I mean, like, can he whoop Jack Catterall? And we gonna pay attention to that.
I mean, he will have to. He will have to if he, because he can't get no crack or roller or none of them. He's probably it will have to be something like that. You know what I mean? But he can have a fight, but he can have a Jack Catterall fight.
I mean, like,
You know,
I'll call him out real
that
quick.
ain't no screw up.
Yeah. Jack Catterall, Karen. He already beat Brian Norman. Liam Paro. Does he ruin Rohan Polanco by giving him a shot? Does he go gutter with it and get Tiger Johnson his shit? You feel what I'm saying? Well, and then after that,
I'm pushing Tiger. I'm pushing Tiger in Keyshawn. That's what I'm pushing. Tiger actually Tiger Devin interim right now. Tiger got the interim what belt that is? WBO. What champ
WBO.
Devin is? Yeah, WBO. Yeah. Tiger got the interim WBO. So he next in line for Devin Junk. Keyshawn calling out Devin, right? I want Keyshawn versus Tiger. I want Keyshawn versus Tiger on the Ryan Garcia Shakur card. That's what I want.
Nah, you gotta make Tiger versus Devin and and have the brother be the referee.
Nah. I want nah. You gonna make Devin versus Rolly as the co-main. See,
Nah, I mean
that's gonna be the co-main on the card.
they got the build up, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Rumble shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why you putting him in there with Keyshawn because he want the Devin fight too.
Make him fight.
And if Devin fight Rolly, that's a unification, so they both got to wait.
Man, Rolling ain't trying to fight nobody. He trying to duck his
Yeah,
mandatory.
I know that. Yeah, we know that much. But I'm putting it on Ring Magazine because they make all them other fights. They put them niggas on the same card. They put them on the same card. They put them on the same card. They put them on the same card before, so I want them on the same card again. So make Rolly versus Devin and put all that shit on the same card like I did the first time. It made sense then. It made sense then.
Nah, but
it made even more sense now.
If Rolly doesn't want to fight Devin though.
And that's the crazy part, because if Devin didn't want to fight a motherfucker, it'd be all over the bill. We shouldn't be okay. That's what I'm getting at. We shouldn't be okay with it. That shouldn't be just okay. Rolly don't want to fight him. Okay, so that shouldn't be.
Rolly don't want to fight nobody, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, like that shouldn't be okay. Is what I'm getting at. Yeah, it shouldn't be okay. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be able to just breeze over there because we won't breeze over everybody else shit like that. You know what I mean? We don't breeze over everybody else shit like that.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I can't get a handle on that nigga Rolly. That's what makes him so intriguing.
Man, Rolly be acting like nobody never heard of a fighter that's gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like his mandatory. He talking about, nobody don't know who he is. Like, Rolly, you know who he is.
Yeah, Rolly know who he is, but don't, like, I'll be real with you. I'll be real. But Bo, if you're Rolly,
he ain't got to fight that mandatory if he fight Devin.
You started fighting a few years ago, like not too long ago, like boxing. You more of a kickboxer type nigga, and you done made the money that you made in boxing, and you got the status that you got in boxing.
Taekwondo.
I'm not about to give away my status to a nigga ain't nobody that motherfucker heard of. I get it.
Man, ain't nobody. Only reason why people know of Rolly,
cause Tank knocked him out. Cool.
That too, and the fact that he was running with Floyd.
Mayweather.
Other than that, nobody know who Rolly is. My man,
what you got?
He know Rolly known for the
he
wrong
beat Ryan
reason.
Garcia. He beat Ryan Garcia. That's.
I mean, that was a You're right. He did beat.
in the
He
record
did. He
book,
did beat
man.
Ryan Garcia. But I'm saying
That's what they
Rolly is more.
known for now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he known for now. He beat Ryan
Nah,
Garcia.
but people
A legit
know Rolly.
Rolly's a legit 2 division.
And Ryan really not
Nah,
Ryan,
man.
and it's like Ryan not even the greatest win, right? But you know he popular, so it worked. It worked.
He's more
You
known
know.
for the wrong things. He's more known for getting beat up by that old ass dude, getting saved by the referee.
He's out.
You know what I'm saying? Eastside Rules beat his ass.
Yeah,
Tank knocked him ass out. But
all of that you saying he's still a 2 division champion.
Yeah,
and
but you know that first championship game.
Now we need him to be unified, Pop. Now we need him to go to the next level, right? He didn't get this far. He done fucked up and made a good career. Now he got to finish it. He got to be great. Go ahead, be great. Now you not unify that motherfucker against this dude that y'all been talking shit to each other for 6-7 years. Because y'all been talking shit to each other for 6-7 years.
You got to thank Tony Weeks for his first title, and you got to thank the WBC for his. I mean, not the WBC, but just you know what I'm saying, the PBC for his second title. I mean, man, that dude, he's what you call somebody try to market him just so somebody else good could whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes. That's why he's ducking his mandatory.
Is what it is. Like
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for not fighting that mandatory because you're right. Because he ain't gonna get paid like that. Cause ain't nobody trying to see that bullshit. But that's why that's why he's in the corner. He's literally the best option for him would be just to go ahead and unify one.
But that's why he about to get stripped. That's why he about to get stripped of his title. So if he don't fight his mandatory, he's just gonna lose his belt.
Or he could unify with Devin. And they can't take shit.
It's already too late for that.
It's not too late.
No, it's definitely too late for that because that man been the mandatory even when Boots had the.
It's not too late. They can't take your belt if your next fight is unification. It ain't too late.
It's a deadline. It's a deadline, which is the reason why Canelo had lost his belt when he tried to do the same thing.
If he had passed the deadline, they would have already stripped him. They still trying to give him a chance to make a fight. They can't just strip him. He's still getting a chance to make a fight, which is why they ain't stripped him yet. It ain't like he ain't passed. If his next fight is some bullshit, they gonna strip him. But if his next fight is, let's say, a unification, they can't do shit. They waiting to see what he gonna do. That's what they doing. He tried to get Manny Pacquiao passed. They said they weren't doing that. They ain't stripped him yet. They ain't stripped him yet. They waiting to see what he gonna do.
They gonna strip.
Probably so because he probably ain't gonna unify. That's what I'm getting at. Like if he go ahead and fight Devin, it ain't shit they can do.
Nah, that belt was good as gone, man.
Now I said that a while back too. That he probably go let them belts go that way. So you ain't saying nothing that I ain't already said. But he could change that if he fight Devin. That's why I'm saying it just makes sense for him to go ahead and unify with somebody instead of just letting your belts go or getting stripped.
Yeah. Nah, based on the articles, he's already done, man. Only thing that was his saving grace before was when they was trying to put the corner bend on him. You know what I'm saying? That was a saving grace, but nah, that belt was good as gone, man. It's over.
Nah, he still got it. He's still the champ.
Yeah, for now, but the IBF and they already gave him all the passes, man. And then they promised that dude gets off. You know what I'm saying, for the belt after when Boots and Sandy Otis won it, they promised that dude that, and then somehow they stuck Rolly right in front of him. Man, nah, that belt was good as gone, bro. Rolly gonna have to cough up that belt or fight him.
If Rolly get a unification fight, he ain't got to fight his mandatory. Like them been the rules since boxing been boxing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like them been the rules since like this. I don't know. But yeah, I get what you said. If he don't unify, yeah, it's gone. But I guarantee you, if he fight Louis Crocker or David Haney, ain't shit to go back and do.
See, I'm gonna give you an example. The IBF, that's what Rolly got, right?
No, Rolly got WBA.
Got WBA.
He got a WBA.
Yeah, they were trying to.
Yeah, which is which is
41.
prime
Okay,
PBC
okay,
belt,
okay,
by the way.
okay.
Which is prime
All right.
PBC belt, by the way.
Yeah, but all right. I thought it was the IBF. I'm about to say that shit's good as gone, bro. They
Nah,
they
ain't
they
that
could they could they could they could scream
the one
unification all they want. That shit
147.
is good as gone. Cause that's what happened with Canelo. Remember, Canelo was at 160, and he that last stone was a fight Demetrius Andrade, and the dude tried to get out of it, and then when that IBF kicked in that mandatory rule for that Russian dude, or that, you know what I'm saying, that was supposed to be the mandatory, then all of a sudden that's when Canelo and Oscar had a fall out, and Canelo was like, "Oh, I didn't know about that." Like, nah, you supposed to meet your deadline. That dude was the mandatory. You ain't even fight him. Deriachenko was his mandatory.
Yeah, the nigga Charlo ended up fighting.
Yep. That's why Canelo lost that belt.
So, Bo, let me ask you this.
He ain't fight no champ.
Let me ask you this. Ryan, Devin, Ryan, Shakur, Devin, Shakur.
Huh?
Ryan versus Devin,
Oh, okay.
or Ryan versus Shakur, or Devin versus Shakur. What's the
Man,
fight to make?
man, Ryan and Devin, man. Ryan already said Devin got PTSD. He don't want that fight again. They need to run it back anyway. That was supposed to have been a build up from last year. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Now,
hold on before. Now, T, tell him what you heard
What?
about what fight, what fight might be getting made at 140.
140.
Mm-hmm.
140.
That Shakur and Ryan could be fighting at 140. He could be going for Shakur belt at 140.
Yeah.
Ryan ain't making that weight.
That's what I said, but Ryan the one talking that shit.
Yeah, that should have just talked, man, because he would have made the weight for the Devin fight if that was the case.
Remember, he was told don't even try and make the weight.
I I don't know, man. I don't think Ryan can make 140, to be honest with you.
Me neither, but you talk like just like let's play devil's advocate with it, right? I hate when niggas say that shit, but let's play it real quick. If he can make the damn weight, he don't lose his belt.
Nah, it's a one off, right?
One off.
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't gonna lose his belt, but
He can come back to 47 and get a kind of band, a Dev, try to catch one of these other, a Rolly. He can catch anybody when he come back because he's still a WBC champion. He's still the damn media icon. They don't care if he want to lose. They love him. I mean, unless Ryan I get busted up and some shit like that, like I think that's the only way he might like. But I think they still gonna love him. Real talk.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you how much they love him. You notice? I did a video yesterday on that shit, man. I did a post analysis. Yo, Ryan Garcia, man. Yo, Mauricio Sulaiman. When Ryan Garcia got in that ring, Mauricio Sulaiman was in his corner. When Mario Barrios got in the ring, Mauricio Sulaiman was still in Ryan Garcia's corner. That just goes to show, bro. They wanted Ryan Garcia to win that belt, bro. I said, oh
Yep.
man, bro. The damn WBC champion getting the ring and Mauricio Sulaiman is on the other side of the ring. Like, come on.
Yep. That's how I know
Yeah.
they finna let him go down there to 140. It's really smart on Ryan. It's smart if he can do it. Which even if he can't do it, he still gonna do it because he gonna get paid a lot of fucking money, right? And I'll have the excuse. Well, I went down to 140. You know, I wasn't myself. I was drained type shit, right? So if you Ryan, you get to do that. You get to fight Shakur, make a lot of money, keep your belt, and the loss really ain't gonna. If you lose, right, which you probably is, the loss really ain't gonna mean nothing because you win at your division no way, right? So your
I
fans gonna
think
say you was drained. Your fans gonna say you was drained, and you will still have your title. So you can still make the fights at 147. You can still either duck Dev at 47 or you know fight them like he said,
nah,
fight Rolly
he
or
could he could no longer use that drain excuse. He already used it up one time with the Tank situation, and he slapped rehydration clause on that. That shit is acceptable.
Yeah.
He could no longer use that excuse again, man. And on the same time, he just got the belt. They gonna market the shit out of him. Ain't no
Yeah.
way in hell he gonna drop down to 140 when people gonna make him the actual A side against Shakur Stevenson just because that motherfucker got a Mexican background.
Yeah,
I
he
think he'll be
will.
the underdog. I think he'll be the underdog. So.
No, I ain't talking about the favorite and the underdog. I'm talking about the A side.
Talking about the marketing, like
The
Garcia
marketing.
versus Stevenson.
Right. The
Probably.
marketing is gonna be in Ryan Garcia's
Yeah.
favor, and
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia gonna flex that. He gonna be like, man, we gonna fight at like he gonna say, yeah, we fight at 140, but gonna come in heavy like he did with Devin. And Shakur gonna be dumb enough to go ahead and take the fight anyway.
Nah, he not. Nah, Shakur not gonna do that. Shakur not gonna do that. Nah, Shakur gonna be like, nope, nah,
So
nope,
when they put that money on that table, he gonna be like,
nope.
oh hell yeah.
Nah. Shakur gonna be like, nope. Or he might like he might factor in some money. But see what Devin did 100K. Shakur gonna do like 500K a pound type shit. So nah, he ain't going. Not Shakur. With the way he already been about the weight and shit, rehydration, he letting it be known. You know, he really don't give a fuck when he letting it be known. It's gonna be a rehydration. He telling the world he don't even give a fuck. Nah, he not going with it. Nah, Shakur not going. Shakur let that fight go to hell before he hop in that ring. With dude not on weight. I guarantee you that. Anything over 144, Shakur not going for it. If he come in 144, Shakur might do it. Right? Anything, he not going for it. But no rehydration, you know, Ryan can be as big as he want. He had a rehydration with Tank, right? Ryan did say, Shakur said 144. Ryan said, I'll come down to your weight class because I want your belt. He said, no rehydration clause, though, right? So if there's no rehydration clause, then it's different from when he fought Tank because Tank had a rehydration clause on it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, all he got to do is make 140, right? He got to make it home, got to stay around it. Now, I think he never intended to make that weight with him because I heard y'all bring it. He never was going to make that weight. He never tried to. Me personally, that's what I would think. He was never even attempting to make that weight. This is different now, right? Because I think he actually want to fight this fight with Shakur. I think he actually want to go for his second belt in a different division. I think that's what he on now. He like, it'll be easier for me to go down than for me to go up. That's what I'm thinking. He think. Right, it'll be easier for me to go down and maybe fight Shakur, a smaller guy, rather than going up and fighting Xander or Boots or some shit like that, or one of them niggas type. Deal.
All right, so real quick, let's see what Bo was talking about real quick. This shit, right?
Now I will say this, T, going back to earlier, I know they was trying to do. I don't know if they could still run that game on Gearsoft to try to make that Rolly and Conor Ben fight. Cause I was gonna do a video on that as well. Cause I was like, yo, that's fucked up, man. Like y'all gonna have
Pop said Conor Ben. I said Devin.
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't do it with Conor Ben because he ain't got no strap.
I know, but he bringing.
Yeah, I ain't say Conor Ben though. Pop said Conor Ben.
Conor Ben bringing money.
Yeah, like that's an O2 Arena fight between Ryan and Conor Ben. Plus, he already, even though he signed with Zoo,
he was talking about Rolly.
Rolly.
Yeah, Rolly and Conor.
I ain't talking about him with Rolly. I'm talking about him and because Conor could fight. Conor could snatch that look. Like we already who hurt? Lewis Crocker's hurt. Like they may try to figure out a way to get that belt up off of him. But to get Conor can get a fight because any fight over there with him right about now with his momentum, I feel like he can do that. But let's see what you were talking about, Bo, real quick.
First of all, congratulations to Ryan Garcia for winning a fight over Mario Barrios. Took the belt from him. No surprise whatsoever. The only surprising thing to me personally is that this fight actually went to the scorecards, because before the fight, I personally picked Ryan Garcia to stop Mario Barrios in 9 rounds, but it went the distance. And to be totally honest with you, I thought the fight really was going to go to a stoppage, considering the fact that he dropped Barrios in the first round, and he kind of was teeing off on Barrios throughout the fight. I mean, he actually hit Mario Barrios with everything plus the kitchen sink, and somehow he didn't get the stoppage. But the thing is that Ryan Garcia came in, he put on a master performance. Now, we already know we gotta obviously have Ryan thank the WBC, because I'm gonna tell you why. We already know Ryan Garcia was coming off of a loss against Rolly Romero and automatically jumped back in the actual another title shot with another champion for the WBC. And to make matters even worse, Mauricio Sulaiman was in the corner of Ryan Garcia once Ryan Garcia got in the ring. And I didn't even see Mauricio Sulaiman go over to Mario Barrios' side when he got in the ring. That just goes to show that they were really pushing for Ryan Garcia, to actually win his fight. Now, I know a lot of people call Mario Barrios the weakest champion, especially based off his last 2 fights being a draw or whatnot. To me, totally honest with you, I think Rolly Romero is the weakest champion. Now, I know he got the win over Ryan Garcia. Maybe that was just a bad performance, or maybe that's just a bad matchup for Ryan Garcia in general. But I think Rolly Romero is the weakest champion. But besides that, Ryan Garcia did manage to get the win over Mario Barrios. Had Mario Barrios looking confused, slow-footed, sitting up there, didn't pull the trigger half the times, unless Ryan Garcia was backed up against the ropes. The funny thing about the whole situation is that Ryan Garcia right hand was doing the most damage, when a lot of people, including myself, going into a fight thinking that he was going to kill Mario Barrios with the left. Now, he was hitting Mario Barrios with the left hook and everything else too, but it seemed like the more effective punches was from the right hand of Ryan Garcia. And the funny thing about it is that Mario Barrios and his team, they trained for the right hand as well, because they was expecting that Ryan think, he was going to go for the left and forget about the right. But it's just that they couldn't stop the right. That's the funny thing about it. They prepared for the right as well as the left, but they couldn't stop the right. They really couldn't even stop either one of them. Seemed like they did a better job stopping the left than they did on the right. But again, Ryan Garcia is the quicker fighter. He got faster hand speeds and everything else. So that just goes to show. There you go. But anyway, I know I put it like this. There was a talk between rounds 11 and 12 to Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur basically said Ryan Garcia looked like the Ryan Garcia that fought Devin Haney. And actually he did. It's just that he didn't get the many knockdowns that he did on Mario Barrios. But the only thing about it is that we gotta wait and see if Ryan Garcia pops dirty after this fight. If he doesn't pop dirty, then you can say, he looks real good. You know what I'm saying? Say he's the best. Because I would have said he looked better in the Haney fight, but because Ryan Garcia popped dirty, I have to take that away. Because, once you pop dirty in the fight, all that looking good stuff, that shit don't count in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, he was piecing up Devin Haney. But now, I want to also give congrats to Ryan Garcia's father, Henry Garcia, because this is the thing. A lot of times, you got these content creators and certain fans out there always trying to downplay the father that brought their kids up through boxing and say, your father only took you as far as you can. Why don't you go get somebody else? I'm glad to see that Ryan Garcia had his father in his corner when he absolutely won the title. As a matter of fact, when he won it, and during the post interview in the ring, he basically said he dedicated this belt to his dad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I dedicated this fight to my father. That was the beginning of this whole journey. I said, Dad, I'm gonna be a champion. Like I'm ready now. I'm gonna commit myself fully, and I promise you, I'm gonna win this world title. And my dad's been there every step of the way since I was 7 years old, all the way through, and never left my side. I've been through ups and downs. Got fame really quick and got judged many times, and I made a lot of mistakes, but I made a 360 turn and committed myself to be the best champion I could be, and I finally feel like I'm here now.
You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show, when people always talk about get rid of your father, y'all don't know what the hell y'all be talking about, man. Including fighters, man. Y'all just be spewing nonsense to give these content creators, some content to push a dumbass narrative to say get rid of your father. No, you don't get rid of your father. Not the father that brought you in boxing, especially he the one training you. I don't give a damn what he sound like in the corner. And the funny thing about it is Henry Garcia was giving excellent directions in the corner as well. He was giving excellent directions, and Ryan Garcia was following. It's probably, like I said, it's probably the best Ryan Garcia ever looked since the Devin Haney fight, even though I don't count that because he popped dirty, but doesn't matter. That's the best he ever looked. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, you got to see if the man pops dirty or not in a few days or not. You know what I'm saying? Or a month. Give about a month. See if everything clears. If everything all clears, then boom. Now, I'm going to move on to this. Ryan Garcia was one of the guys who was talking about that belt don't matter shit. I don't give a damn about a belt and all that other stuff. You saw his reaction when he won the fight, just by becoming a champion.
What's up, guys? It feels good finally to be a world champion. This is something I've been dreaming of since I was 7 years old. This is the most richest history of bout you could get. 147 welterweight champion, WBC champion of the world. That's legendary. Oscar held that belt. Floyd's held that belt. Everybody's held that belt. And now Ryan Garcia is holding that belt. Honestly, this feels like a dream come true. And I couldn't be more happy and blessed right now.
See, that belt actually meant something to him. You know what I'm saying? It really means something to him. So all these people talk about, they try and get on this trend, belts don't matter. Belts don't matter. They know good damn well half of them be lying. They know they're lying. Now, I'm not advocating for the belt. It's just the fact that you winning the title. I don't give a damn if it's a trophy or not. It's the fact that you winning a title, the fact that you are being called a champion, that's what really matters. They probably ain't really worried about the actual belt. They're just worried about being called the champion at the end of the day. Now, another thing, I don't know how true it is, but there was a rumor saying that the Rain magazine belt was on the line as well. And I find that kind of odd if it is true, because, people was running around saying Mario Barrios is the weakest champion. So if he's the weakest champion and somehow the Rain magazine belt was on the line, I don't think it was, but if it is, that's a slap in the face, especially if y'all call Mario Barrios the weakest champion. That should not happen. As a matter of fact, it would be embarrassing for a guy coming off of a loss to another champion and then go fight Mario Barrios and then happen to have the Ring Magazine champion on the line. I hope that's not true. I didn't see the Ring Magazine issue to anybody inside the ring, so I'm going to assume that it wasn't on the line. But if it was, I'll be like, that's a slap in the face at the end of the day. But anyway, this is my post analysis for the Ryan Garcia Mario Barrios fight. This is Bold and Understanding. I'm out. Peace.
All right, Bo, run that shit, my nigga. Run that shit up. That was a good ass analysis on that whole shit.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to put that shit out like Sunday, man. But I get busy all the time, man. And I was dealing with this fucking snow.
Man,
Definitely, I definitely understand that one. He ain't even gotta say nothing about that damn snow, but like, you know what? Hey Tony, I bring you in. Like, what's going on, Tony? What's up? What's up, Nick?
Tony reviews.
What's going on with my mic? My mic don't want to work here recently. What's going on? How you doing?
What's going on, bro? How it is? You know what it is.
What's up, man?
Hey, bro, I got a video for you too. It ain't as extensive or as good as Bowles, but I made a Shields video. I'm gonna share a screen with you, okay?
Man, shoot me the link, nigga. I'll run it. It ain't nothing.
No. Well,
put the link in
like
the
this. I need you to see. I need you to see the thumbnail. I need you to see the thumbnail before you play the video. So just go here.
So throw it in the private chat. I'll definitely
go check. It's real short. It's only like 30 seconds. But I need you to see the thumbnail. Thumbnail is most important. All right, you see the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Share the screen with the thumbnail. Don't click the video. I had to give the GWOAT her props.
So you giving the GWOAT her props on this one?
Yeah, just share the screen with the thumbnail before you click the video though.
Can y'all see the can y'all see the screen? The GWOAT.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna play this 30-second video.
All right, everybody, it's time not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Clarissa Shields video outclass at schools, Franchon Cruz. Before I today, hit the thumbs up notification button. We get updated when to drop news content like this. With that being said, let's get into the fight breakdown. Still sick, guys, so I'm gonna try to do my best to do this real fast as y'all look at pictures of the GWOAT. So, like I said, Shields did great. It wasn't competitive. For every one shot that Cruz could get off, Shields would throw 5 or 6 and hit her. I had it a landslide. Shields didn't lose one round. Congratulations to her. She did very good, looked very well. On to the next.
You're a complete asshole.
Oh shit.
You're a complete asshole. That wasn't nothing. That was to Layla Ali.
Bruh, every fight she has from here on, I'm just dropping photos of Layla for every video I do for her fights.
You nigga, I ain't fucking. Listen, okay. How do you feel about Ryan Garcia and the video that Bo just dropped and everything? Like he wasn't work. How you feel about him getting that WBC belt?
Well, I caught the very tail end of it. Yeah, Bo brought up good points. Like it was very good, well put together. I like the editing. But he's right. Belts do matter. And Ryan let you know it. The only people who say belts don't matter are people not looking for challenges or people who ain't never been champions. That's the only people that will ever say, well, also, Tank fans, they like to say belts don't matter.
You talking to me. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say that.
Tank don't like to fight nobody. So, he also says belts don't matter. So outside of Tank fans, non-champions, and people not looking for challenges, which circles back to Tank, but everybody knows the belts is all that matters. You have to have a measuring stick. You have to know who the best is. And the only way to have that measuring stick or know who the best is
circles back to Tank.
You have to know. Like, you can't have undisputed unless all the champions fight. So there's always a question of who's better than this guy, who's better than that guy. So I agree. I think belts are everything. As you saw when Ryan got the WBC, he flipped up real fast, and the belt mattered. As far as he was saying about the father trainers, I agree and disagree. So I agree to an extent. I don't think you should abandon your father, but I do. It's kind of like we'll go with a non-father, Anthony Yarde and Tunde. Anthony Yarde should have been a champion. He had all the attributes. He had all the talent. He had everything on paper where he should have been a champion, but he was ruined by Tunde. Had he left Tunde, he would have been a champion. Had he left Tunde, he might have beat Better Beef. We don't know. Had he left Tunde, he might have beat Kovalev. There's a lot of people He may have beat, but Tundi ruined him. But Tundi wanted to leech along and not let him go. Now, what I would say is this: fathers are great. They got him into the sport. You know, they had him do whatever they did in the amateurs, and then they brought him up to the highest levels of the pros. But look at Teofimo Lopez's dad, and there's nothing against Junior, but in the corner, he gives horrible instructions. What are you doing? Power, power, power. That's not going to help a fighter. Ryan's dad gave good instructions. He understood what was going on. He broke down, told him what to do, etc. But I believe that while a father can inspire their son to get somewhere, if you have reached the ceiling of your training, then it's time to allow your son to quote unquote leave the nest. You should, as a father, want your son to go to a better trainer who could potentially take him to the next level. Now, I don't believe that every fighter should leave their trainer if they lose. Losses happen. But when you can tell somebody has met their mental limits as far as the training aspect goes, the planning, yeah, I think it's time to look for other people, whether it's your dad or just a trainer you came up with. I think it's all relative. Like, just like a fighter can only be so good, a trainer can only be so good. Everybody has caps in everything they do. So I give all the credit in the world to the dads that bring up their sons. I give all the credit in the world to the dads who get their sons to the highest level. But if they fall off at the highest level, then I do think it's time to add people to the camp. You never have to get rid of your dad, but you gotta add people. Ryan doesn't fall into that category. This is the best Ryan's looked. He went from only using one hand to using both hands, which throwed Joe Goosen off. And Mario Barrios is trash. He's arguably the worst champion in the history of boxing. So
in the history?
In the history. I could explain it. Let me explain this real fast. The reason why Mario Barrios is probably the worst champion in the history of boxing is because he's the only champion that's never actually been a champion. And what do I mean by that? When he had his belt at 140, there was already a champion. His name was Josh Taylor. He was undisputed, which means he was invalid as a champion. You can't have more than one champion when you have an undisputed champion. At 147, he beat nobody to get his belt. He does a defense, gets a draw against Abel. Everybody thought Abel won. He does a draw against Manny. The whole world saw Manny beat his ass. Then he goes in there and gets dominated by Ryan, who ain't never even been a champion. So again, dude is the worst champion in the history of boxing, but the dad gave great instructions. So I do like it that he's with his dad in that case.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What up, Bill?
Salute to y'all, man. You know, I heard Tony come on here. I heard Bo come on here. You know, Bo, I like the video. You know, you said there a couple things, everything right except for one thing.
What was that?
You disrespected the Rolls Royce of boxing, man. You cannot disrespect the Rolls Royce of boxing. Why?
That shit.
I seen that shit coming from a mile away.
Don't disrespect the Rolls Royce of boxing. He the worst. He the easiest champion. Why they ain't calling his name then?
Because Rolly don't want to fight nobody.
He said he with it.
Man, Rolly don't even want to fight. It's mandatory.
Man, that's speculation, man. They put that money down. Rolly gonna fight anybody, man. If he'll fight Tank, he'll fight anybody. Am I wrong?
I mean, it's easy to fight Tank if you getting your highest pay.
He gonna get the highest pay next first he fight. He need to fight Ryan again, but Ryan don't want that work.
Shoot, T was campaigning for Devin and Rolly.
I want to see that too. Cause Rolls Royce and boxing. You see it? You see the video? I bet Devin ain't gonna be dancing on this Rolls Royce.
Oh man.
Hey,
talk your shit, Biz.
You know, Rolly never won a belt, right? He never actually won a belt.
He just won it.
He got elevated twice. Once at 140 and one at 147. He never actually won it in the ring.
They didn't elevate. They elevated him for the fight. Ryan Garcia.
Man, Gearsaw was supposed to be the one elevated, and they gave it to fucking Rolly and elevated his ass.
So he defended it against Ryan.
No,
Nah,
now
he had no belt.
this is what happened.
Okay. So
This
he
is
won it. He won after he beat Ryan.
if Ryan would have won that fight, it wouldn't have been none of the shit that Rolly had to go with. Like what
He won a vacated belt. He won a vacated belt from Ryan, and then he beat the old dude at 140 for the belt. But people say he lost it.
Hey, but that was a stepping stone. See, well, why we talking about the past? See,
That was he got an elevated belt. He got a vacant belt with Ryan, so he never really beat a champ. Though he said he never beat a champ, but he beat the old dude though. But we all know how that went. But he did beat the old dude. Technically,
he beat this shining star they talking about. He look good with both hands, but he don't want to put both hands on Rolly. Get your get back, Ryan. Everybody talking about damn need to get his get back. Won't you get your get back?
Sure, I mean, Rolly got to deal with his mandatory, man. He dug at his mandatory.
But if he going for another belt, that trump that, right?
Not if you don't meet the deadline. It trumps
yes, it do, bro. Hey, Bills. Yes, it do, Bills. Yes, it do, Bills. Yes, it do, Bills. Yes,
Bills. Trust me.
Yes.
When the deadline?
Every sanctioning body got a deadline, right? When it comes
when
to
the deadline.
unification. So
when
you
the deadline.
You got to look at. I got to let me finish talking for a second. So every sanctioning body has a deadline when it comes to unifications that trumps mandatories. If you don't meet the deadline date when it comes to unifications, they're gonna tell you,
bro. Hey, that's cap. I'm sorry, y'all. That's cap. I can't even see it. That's cap.
Hey, Bills.
That's cap, bro.
Hey, Bills. I tell you what.
They
Bills,
got a deadline that trump everything except your unification. Don't nothing trump or unification, bro. Don't nothing trump or unification.
Bills don't believe that. That's why.
Bro, when have you ever heard of somebody getting stripped? Hey, okay, look. So when have you ever heard somebody getting stripped for fighting another champion?
No. If you don't meet
their same weight class.
Listen, if you don't meet a deadline, they will for unifications. Like they say, okay, you had to this time.
What you got to do to meet the deadline, though, right? You got to make a fight that qualify, right?
No, we're talking about unifications that trumps mandatory.
Right, exactly. You said the deadline. You said
It's
you said if Rolly don't meet his deadline, right? He gets stripped. So what do we need to do to meet the qualifications for the deadline?
I guess it's the part where you probably, I don't know if you paid attention earlier. This is one of the reasons why Canelo got stripped at 160.
Actually, we talking about Rolly, right?
No, we talking about unifications and mandatories. This is why
we talking about Rolly, right?
We talking about unifications.
You said Rolly had a deadline. We talking about deadlines, right? You said Rolly missed his deadline. You said Rolly missed his deadline for the unification fight. No, that's what you said, right?
You asked me a question, right? You asked me when has this ever happened to a champion, and I'm saying
I did not ask you that. I did not ask you that. I mean, you could talk about that, but I didn't ask you that though.
You
I asked you what I just asked you, right? We talking about Rolly. We talking about Rolly Romero, and him.
You're right.
And his deadline being over. That's what you said, right?
No, you're right. We all talking about Rolly, but you did ask the question: when has this ever happened to a champion?
I didn't ask that question, bro. Maybe somebody up here did. I didn't ask you that. When has it ever happened? Because I know this. I know I never said nothing like that.
Video because I could have sworn he said.
For sure, man. I rewind like people do that all the time up here. Like so
let me do that too. Something then.
So we can do that too.
Y'all something then. Who y'all want rolling to fight?
Fight is damn mandatory.
Who is mandatory?
I want to unify with another champion. But every time I say something about him unifying with another champion, he say he can't do that, and I'm saying yes, you can do that.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is that so when it comes to Gearsoft, right? The man been waiting ever since Boots and Stanionis. The man took a step aside for the Boots and Stanionis fight to happen. He was actually Boots mandatory. He took a step aside with the promise of getting the winner of the fight. Well, Boots won, then he vacated, he moved up. automatically, if that's your man, if that was your mandatory, took a
That's
step aside for
IBF,
that.
right? If he was Boost mandatory, he was the IBF, right?
No. Actually, I'm sorry for the he was Stanionis mandatory. So he took a step aside, and they promised for him to get the winner of the
He took a step
Stanionis.
aside. He took a step aside for the unification fight, or did
I'm trying to
I'm trying to get an understanding, right?
right, but
So you said he took a step. I'm asking what you saying, bro. You said he took a step aside.
I'm trying to talk,
right?
man, but you keep talking over me, man.
I'm asking. I ain't know you talking. I'm asking you a question, and you not you. Are you talking for us to understand, or you just talking?
I'm definitely talking for you to understand, man. You just gotta.
All right, so I'm trying to get an understanding, which is why I'm asking you a question.
All right, but let me explain it.
Because you're going too fast. I want you to slow it down. That's what I want you to do. I want you to slow it down.
Okay, I got you. So he was standing on his mandatory. He took a step aside to allow for the unification between Stanionis and Boost Ennis to happen. He had to take a step aside because if he didn't take the step aside, that unification between Stanionis and Boost would have never happened.
So let me because that's where you confused there, right? He don't have a choice if he unified. He don't have a choice.
No,
he don't have a choice.
No, man, he took a step aside.
No, he would have to take a step aside. He would have to take a step aside. A step aside is an agreement. He don't have to make an agreement with dude to unify with another champion.
Bro, he just did that with the Stanionis and Boost fight.
You got to take Stanionis unified, bro.
All right, you got it, man. I'm trying
to
explain.
I'm literally telling
you, man. Listen, man. He took a step
because
aside.
what you saying, bro? What you saying is
a step aside to allow the fight to happen.
That's unification trumps mandatory, bro.
So why they ain't let him?
I let you keep rolling with that same line. I'm telling you what actually happened. The man had to take a step aside to allow for the unification about to happen between Stanionis.
He don't. Unification mandatory.
All right.
So why they ain't let Rolly fight him?
I'll call you and explain this to you, man, because I'm trying to explain it. He's just like, I get what you're saying. Unification trump mandatory. When I'm trying to tell you what actually happened, the man took a step aside to allow for the unification bout between Stanionis and Boots to happen. And they promised him, because he took the step aside, that he was going to get the winner. Boots won the belt.
He's going to get the winner regardless because he was next in line.
Boots won the belt, and he ended up moving up in weight. You know what I'm saying? He ended up moving up in weight. Right then and there, once the belts was dropped, that should have positioned Gearsoft in there, which they positioned him as the I don't know, like the interim title or whatever. They gave him like the interim because he was in waiting. And then all of a sudden, the whole Rolly and Ryan thing happened, which wasn't even for like a belt at first, and then it just automatically just
right. So that's where he would have. That's where he would have had to push that button right there. He would have had to push that button.
No, they screwed him over. He was supposed to be the one that got elevated, but they elevated Rolly Romero.
Yeah, that's what what I was getting at. If they screw him over, they're gonna screw him over again for Rolly. That's what I'm saying. Like mandatory.
He right in the sense. He right in the sense that if he fight anybody other than a champion, if he was arguing anything other than him fighting another champion, he would be right. But if he fight another champion, it ain't nothing they can do.
The only way that's going to happen if the dude take another step aside. There ain't no way in the world they're going to allow Rolly to do a unification to not allow. What's they have to take another step aside for?
How many fights has Rolly had since he won the belt?
He only got elevated. That was his only fight with Ryan Garcia.
Right. So that means you get a voluntary.
The mandatory. No.
He doesn't get a voluntary. Look, it's a voluntary, it's a mandatory, and it's a unification. Right. What you're saying is the mandatory is past due. So if Rolly fight anybody other than the champion, he go get stripped.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what he's saying is he go get stripped. Period. Which he kind of right. But if he fight a champion, he's not.
Nah, unless
old boy take a step aside. But what I'm saying,
that's the only way.
Yeah,
you know.
But what I'm saying is he don't got no choice. He ain't got no choice if Rolly fight a champion. He ain't got no
But
choice
what I'm
but to
saying
step
is,
down.
whoever Rolly fight, they not reeled him in to where he already in the position where he gonna take a step aside no matter what, because they probably not
No,
talked to him
he
since
gotta fight the
Rolly not
champion.
got this belt.
Now he gotta fight the champion. If he don't fight no
Yeah,
champion,
I
that
want him to
motherfucker gone.
fight Dale, Ryan, and
If he don't
whoever
fight the champion, they
whoever.
junk gone. They junk gone. Because he was
If
trying
he
to fight
fight,
Manny Pacquiao, and they said hell no. Right? They said hell no. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put it like
So
this: if they say hell no to a Pacquiao, they gonna say hell no to a unification bout because Pacquiao
no, they
they trying to make
can't.
bread. They trying to make bread when it comes to
Oh my
Pacquiao,
god,
bro.
bro.
No,
If
definitely.
Pacquiao had a belt, they wouldn't have said hell no, bro. If he had a strap, it don't matter how big you is. Like you either got to fight a champion or you got to fight your mentor at this
Man,
point because you already fought for
you
big.
know they do favors for certain fighters, man.
Yeah,
Pacquiao got positioned
yeah,
as the number one guy in the
yeah.
WBC going into that damn Barrios fight, and that dude ain't
So
50
you
years.
think so you think they're about to stop Rolly versus Devin to give this belt to Gaisov? Is what you saying?
Correct.
That's what you
Unless
saying?
correct.
No,
Unless
no,
unless unless
no,
unless unless Gearsoft
no,
takes a step aside,
no,
another step aside.
no.
I
Mandatory. Hey,
we no, I'm letting you know what's gonna
unification Trump
happen.
mandatory. I don't. Hey, unification
You
Trump mandatory.
that's
Ask
that's not
anybody.
all the way
Ask
that's not
anybody,
all the
bro.
way
Like
true, man. I try to give you the
it is
example
though.
of
It is though.
no,
Like that. You
it's
can't.
not true,
Okay,
man.
so name
That
me.
that's
Name me
that's
one.
simply
Name me one time where a mandatory trumped a unification fight.
okay. So I'm glad you said that because you said that earlier, and then when I mentioned the whole
Right.
Canelo thing, you said I didn't say that. So
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
again,
Go ahead.
that's why Canelo got stripped. Canelo was
In
playing
what weight
around
class?
at 160. Canelo was playing around.
Okay.
Demetrius Andre had that last belt. Canelo was playing around, trying to figure out what he was going to do next fight, whatever.
So
I'll be
so Andre was a
hold on. Let
unification
me
fight, right?
can I explain,
Now,
man? Can I explain?
we put it on the table, right? Andre, I
No,
ain't say. I'm asking you a question.
I'm trying to explain
Was
it. So
you said Andre had the? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
all
ahead.
right. So Canelo was playing around for the longest. If he was gonna go for the last belt, well, he was trying to avoid the last belt situation, and then all of a sudden, when Deryachenko, when that past
Mm-hmm.
due date came by, before that unification
Mm-hmm.
Trump mandatory, it was past due. Deryachenko was there. Next thing you know, that
See
fight.
what you did.
He said, oh, I'll fight Demetrius Andre. I'll fight Demetrius Andre. By that time, BF said, no, it's too late.
When did? Okay,
Too late.
so boom. So you saying Canelo said that he would fight Demetrius Andrade?
After he played the round, but then a
Did
deadline passed on the
did
IBF.
he ever fight Demetrius Andrade?
No.
So
Because
that
he
means
got
he never
stripped.
had a unification fight.
No, he
So
got
he got
stripped.
stripped.
He got stripped because he took too long. That's what I'm trying to
He was
tell you.
never
He
going
got
to fight.
stripped.
He never fought Andrade, bro.
Yeah, but then when he said
If
when
he
they
had a
said
fought him, he wouldn't have lost it.
no, when the IBF pressed him and said, okay, well, it's past the deadline, they went back and said, all right, I want to do the
because
unification with Demetrius.
he wasn't going to fight Andrade. He was trying
Okay,
to fight
but
Triple G.
you're not even trying to hear me,
He
man. I'm
was trying
trying
to
to
fight
talk.
you. Now I let you
No,
spit,
but
bro.
you're not.
I
No, you're
let you
not
spit.
letting me spit because every time
I
you're
did.
not
He was
letting.
trying to fight
No,
Triple
bro.
G. Like you said, he moved up to fight Triple G. That's why he got stripped, bro.
How do you move up to fight Triple G? Triple G is at 160. This was
I
right
mean,
after the Triple G fight.
not Triple
I'm
G.
trying to.
He moved up to 168. That's why he moved up to 168. That's why he got stripped.
All right, hear me out, man. Hear me out for a second. What I'm trying to tell you is that the reason why he got stripped because when it went past the
Because he
due,
didn't fight Andrade.
so you're not even trying to hear me out, bro.
Because he
All
didn't
right,
fight Andrade. You just said it, bro. Because he didn't fight Andrade. You just said
but
it.
you're not. No, that's not what I'm saying right now. What I'm trying to tell
Now
you is
that's
the
what
reason.
happened. That's what happened.
All right,
That's why he
you're
got
not here.
stripped.
No, that's listen, man. Listen.
All right, say it
When
again. Say
the
it again.
past
Say it again.
when he was playing around the whole
Uh huh.
time, and then the
Playing around with what?
IBF or who's going to fight next, and the IBF said, okay, well, we passed your
Who's the
due
IBF
date.
champ?
Canelo was the IBF champ. He had 3 belts. Demetrius Andre had the last
So
belt. He
who's
had the
his mandatory? Okay. So who's his mandatory?
Can I explain this, man? Like if you just like listen, man, I can explain this all to you, but you keep cutting me off. You keep cutting me off,
I'm
man.
asking you to explain what you're saying. That's
No,
I'm asking you what
but
you're saying.
I am, but you keep cutting me off. You gotta let me talk.
Let him
So
finish. See, let him finish real quick.
that's what I'm saying. Like when Canelo was, Demetrius Andre had the last belt. So when Canelo was playing around, figure out where he was going to go to 175, 168, and all that other stuff, or do the thing with Demetrius Andre. By this time, it took too long. The IBF basically said, "All right, well, you got to fight Deryachenko, who was his mandatory." And then they said they was going to strip him of the belt. And then at the time, Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya said, "Oh, we'll do the fight with Demetrius Andre for undisputed." But by this time, IBF said, "Nah, bro, it's too late. Now, we're gonna strip you."
I got a
Basically,
question.
that's what happened.
Do anybody else up here remember Canelo trying to fight Demetrius Andrade?
I pulled the article up, man. I just posted an article
For
on the
sure,
internet.
do that. But I'm
I
real
put the
like do
article.
in right. Okay, so he got stripped because he didn't unify or he didn't fight his man. He didn't fight Derevyanchenko or he didn't fight Andrade. So he got stripped. Correct.
He was when the
So
IBF
so
said when the IBF
nobody has ever got stripped for unifying, bro.
no man, the IBF said it was too late to
Yes,
do
nobody has
the
ever because
no.
he didn't unify. That's why he got stripped.
No. The IBF
Yes, yes,
no. I
yes.
just explained it
So
to
he
you.
did
I said the
unify.
IBF said it. No,
So you
listen.
saying
The
so you
IBF
saying he
the
did
IBF
unify,
said you only paying attention to what you want to pay attention to. I
bro?
just said the IBF. I just sat here and said the
Not
IBF
right.
when you went past
Okay.
the due date on the IBF and then they try
When
to
was
say, oh,
when is the due date? I don't know. I asked you for Rolly due date. You don't know. So when was the due date then? Like you don't know these details. Like you just saying shit, bro. You don't know the details.
no,
That's why you keep
how much
shutting me
is
up because
saying
I'm
stuff?
asking for
I'm
details
trying
that you
to
don't know because they didn't happen. You know what I'm
how
saying?
you know what they
That's
have.
why you
This
keep
is in
trying
the
to shut me up.
no, I'm not trying to shut you up, man. You just
You are
cut me
though.
off.
Every time now
No,
I asked you a question, bro. I asked you a question. What you just said.
nah, man.
What you telling me is what you said is
Like I
he
said,
tried
I just post the
to
article
unify.
because so when the
Yeah, okay, for
article
sure.
spills this out for
Who
you, when the
who wrote
article
the
spills
article?
out for you,
Who wrote the article? I can't
this
ask that
was in
either, King. Who wrote it?
this was in an ESPN article. This is
For
ESPN
sure. Who
article.
wrote it? Somebody write them articles, bro. Who wrote it? Like
Oh
Yeah.
my
on every
God,
article, it's a name. On
man,
every article, it's a name at the top. It's a name at the top of every article.
yo, it's an article that was put out on ESPN. I guess the person that wrote the article was
You
lying
said you
to
go
us.
find it. You said you was go. You said you was
I
gonna
put it
find it.
out there. He want to know who wrote the article. He wants to know.
Yeah,
He wants to
for
know.
sure. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
what time did they put out the article? Hey,
I
did they go
I ain't even
through
asked that.
X, Y, and Z
All
to
I
put
asked
it
you was
up?
when the
I
due
mean,
date was.
you might
You
as
keep
well
hollering about the due date
well,
like we
man.
supposed to have a baby around this motherfucker, right?
You might,
All I asked you was when the due date was. That's all I asked you.
nah, man. You
We
asked
good.
me.
Hey,
That's all I asked you.
you know what?
I ain't asked you nothing difficult. I don't give a fuck about no cheerleaders, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like I ain't asked you. I asked you something. I asked you exactly what you was talking about. I ain't changed the subject or shit. I asked you on something that you said.
All right. So he gonna drop an article in the chat definitely, and then we'll analyze that. And I don't know where everybody else went, but here we go. After all of that, what do you think of yeah? Because back to it, you said you think it's the Devin Ryan fight to make, right? Bo.
Oh yeah, definitely. They got to make that fight, man. That's the fight you definitely got to make. They got to run that shit back, man.
Now I feel like that's the fight. That's one of the fights to make because I'm more world. I'm more like world with it. Like the Conor Benn fight with either one of them guys makes a big fight. But T, you feel that the damn Shakur Ryan fight make just amount of sense too right now too, right?
Nah, man. You know I won't deal in Ryan, but My thing is shit. Everybody been hollering about Ryan and Shakur and shit. Shit, we got it now. So yeah, it makes sense at this point. Let's fight everybody because that's fight everybody been hollering about.
Dollar
So
cents.
so uh, so uh, so apparently everybody want that motherfucker. So we got that motherfucker now.
See, that's
But now
crazy.
y'all know it makes sense. Y'all know it makes sense to me fighting unifying belts in your division.
Yeah.
That's what really makes sense to me.
And getting your get back because you need to get your get back.
And you do that, and that could be 2-1.
Now I put it like this. Like I said, I don't even count that as a win, even though technically they made it a no contest, but still, I don't count that as a whooping on you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney.
Yeah.
But you can't unseen the ass whooping. That's the only thing about it. So they got.
That's why you got to get your get back.
Exactly.
That's the main reason you got to get your get back. And it's for 2 belts. And it's one of the biggest fights in boxing right about now. Definitely gonna be a Ring Magazine fight.
He about to fight Shakur though.
So that means I feel like Devin should fight Conor Ben.
Or Rolly. Because Rolly beat Ryan. And he got a belt in your division.
I think he should
and y'all got a history. And Ryan. All three of y'all got a history.
I think he should whoop Conor Ben in the O2 arena. Let everybody know who he really is. Just saying. But he do got options. Like, I hate how people be acting like Devin ain't got options.
I think people don't want Dev to fight Rolly because they know he gonna whoop his ass and it's gonna put him close to undisputed. I really think it's a secret agenda out to keep the straps away from Dev. From fans of other fighters. You know what I mean? Like I think the agenda in boxing is okay. They want to push Ryan. They want Ryan to be the new Oscar De La Hoya, right? So I get them, but I mean like amongst the fans, I think the people too okay with everybody not, getting now. It's get your, it's if it's get your get back. Rolly beat Ryan. You know what I mean?
That
Rolly,
too,
and he got a strap.
Here's the thing with that too, though, right? Like
it makes so much sense. It make, at least to me, right? Because I like making sense. It makes so much sense to me.
Now, like the dollar cents we talking about, it don't make a difference because Turk can get to anybody. Because
Bingo.
you motherfuckers is willing, you motherfuckers is not willing to be like, listen, I don't need to make money off of this shit to make money. So if I get a fight of the majority of the shit he's supposed to be getting anyway, I'm good. As long as I damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes like, but Devin Rowley, Devin Keyshawn, Devin Jack Catterall.
Hey, Smoke, I'm come in on my laptop real quick. So you might see.
I mean, like, we probably got about like another 20, 30 minutes before I shut it down. Cause we done ran through the shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, cause the difference between Devin and Ryan and the Keyshawn and all that shit, like, cause I'll be real with you, like, if Keyshawn really going to 47 and you ain't getting no title fight, eventually you got to make some noise with one of them damn contenders or a name at 47 real quick and go ahead just show what you can do.
Tiger got the interim WBC. You want to fight Devin? He say he want to fight Devin. Tiger got the interim, so Tiger got to go get a shot before you, technically. So if you want to fight Devin, take out Tiger. They make too much sense. They make too much sense too.
I don't think Top Rank gonna do that. Because
if it's a ring card, it ain't gonna matter what Top Rank gonna do.
That's cool, but you hear that Top Rank about to go back and revisit. Not even revisit, but basically about to get back contract with ESPN.
Hey,
Yeah,
Smoke, I just dropped the article.
Right there. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. IBF strips Canelo. Oh damn. IBF strips Canelo.
read that
Title.
junk. Read that junk out.
And you can read the whole thing too, because you know, I don't want to just hear one part and say, "Oh, see."
Yeah.
Like, you gotta read
I ain't
it
never
all.
said I ain't said C since I've been up. I asked you a question. I ain't never said
I'm
C.
just saying because
But
you telling
I
me,
get you.
telling me that
Yeah, I know. But I asked a question. I ain't never said C. I ain't never did that.
I'm saying I don't want you to say CCC. I ain't said you
Yeah,
say
I ain't trying to prove you. I ain't trying to prove you wrong, bro. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to let you see. I'm trying to let you see what's actually being said. I ain't trying to prove you wrong, bro. I ain't one of them niggas. This shit don't. You know what I mean? Ain't that deep. I know the rules though. You know, and I'm plugged in, like for real. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, this shit right. Like here's the thing. Like, cause T, you can look like you can pull that shit and read it. Like, cause I'm a little fucked up right now. But like, here's the thing when it happened with Canelo. At a certain point, Canelo was champion at 175 and 160, and multiple champion at 160 before he even got to 68. So there was like Canelo run rapid at one point. Like this being real with you, shit. That's where the aura and all the mystique of Canelo come from. He went up there and knocked Kovalev out. He went from 160 to like 75, basically. If he had to fight at 68, you ain't fucking know about it. You can't remember it. The fight you remember was the last fight he had at 60, probably what the second fight against what's his damn name again? Golovkin. He went from Golovkin to Kovalev and then dominating 68. That's basically what Canelo career looked like. Left everybody in the dust. I mean, he got stripped of the WBC belt. That's how Charlo became champion. So him not making, like, real talk, like if he could have made a deal with his own that was lucrative enough more for his own than him to fight Boo Boo, he would have done it. But they like he probably went and listened to the damn, like Canelo had, like he got options whether they take belts from him or not. Like, oh, we'll give you a title shot over here. And that type of shit he was on. Like, he's not like, what you call that shit? He's like the specialty, like you can't, he not gonna, everybody not gonna get privilege like Canelo. That's just that. But I do like I just read some of that shit, and I do remember, I remember a lot of that shit, but like,
Yeah. So basically, he won. He was negotiating with Derevyanchenko. He ain't have shit to do with Andrade. And then after they said we gonna strip you for Derevyanchenko, he said, "Well, let me fight Andrade." His intent was never to fight Andrade, though.
Whether his intent was to fight Andrade.
His intent was to fight Derevyanchenko, and he said, "I'm not fighting Derevyanchenko," and they stripped him.
Okay, listen.
And then he came and said, "Well, let me fight Boo Boo." And they said it's too late.
Did you read the whole article?
Yes, I already knew.
You read the whole article.
I already knew what you was talking about.
Okay, so my thing is this: when Golden Boy said, we could go fight Andre, right? Whether they really wanted to fight Andre or not.
You look. They said they was going to fight. They said they was going to fight Andre. They said, "Listen, hold on. You hold on." They said they was going to fight Andre after he had already got stripped.
No, man. Listen.
Yes, bro.
When he went, all right, man. You got it, bro. Right? I can't even explain that to you, man, because I'm looking at the article. Basically, when Golden Boy said,
I'm looking at.
It said Golden Boy had made a last-ditch effort to keep the IBF title by asking for an exception to the mandatory
After what?
defense against Derevyanchenko.
After what?
Saying Alvarez will fight a unification.
After him and Derevyanchenko fell out, they made a last-ditch effort to try and say, we'll fight Boo Boo.
No, listen. The thing said Golden Boy and Alvarez had made a last-ditch effort. It didn't say after Derevyanchenko. It said it made the last.
Okay, so go back and read what they said before that then. Well, go back. Okay, go back up a paragraph then.
I just want to read this.
Go back up a paragraph then, since you know, before that, they said he was trying to fight Derevyanchenko.
Understand? You feel as though like you.
After the final extended deadline at the end of business on Thursday came and went for the deal of the fight.
I understand. You don't.
The title was vacated. The title was not. Now all you had to do was go up some more.
No,
you don't want to go up some more.
No, they sent the letter to
the title after the final extended deadline, which means they already had set a deadline. I asked you when it was on the deadline. You couldn't tell me because they haven't set one yet. That's how we got here, bro. That's how we got here. Because I asked you rolling deadline and you couldn't tell me because you didn't want to say they ain't set one. And because they ain't set one, that means Rolly can still fight a unification. It means Rolly can still fight a unification fight, bro.
You know what?
That's how we got here, bro.
The deadline is in the article. What are you talking about? It's in the article.
Yeah, Canelo article. But we got to after the final extended deadline at the end of the business day on Thursday came and went without a deal for the fight. That's why you won't let me finish. The title was vacated.
No.
Yeah, the title was vacated.
Listen, he got stripped, right? Because they made a last-ditch effort to fight.
That's after what I'm saying. That happened after what I'm reading.
Man, if you make a last-ditch effort, obviously you ain't get stripped yet.
After the deadline, like I said, after the deadline.
It doesn't.
Right.
Okay, but I specifically said is a deadline.
Right.
You told me earlier,
and then I specifically said it was rolling deadline.
No, you told me earlier it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Canelo, right. Yeah, right. I said Canelo got stripped because he didn't unify or fight his mandatory. He didn't unify or fight his mandatory. Ain't nothing changed, bro. He didn't unify or fight his mandatory. He didn't do either of them.
The deadline doesn't matter. Unification trumps mandatory. That came out of your mouth.
It do. The deadline don't matter if you the deadline don't matter if you unifying. That's what I said.
Man, it obviously
Canelo wasn't unifying. Canelo was finna fight his mandatory. He let the deadline pass and then said, "Let me unify."
Okay,
that's what he did. He didn't fight his unification fight, nor did he fight his mandatory.
Hold on.
He didn't fight his unification fight or his mandatory.
Don't worry about Smoke. He made
we got here. I'm reading from the article. We got here because you said Rolly. Because you said it's too late for Rolly. We talking about Rolly, nigga. That's how we got here. You said it's too late for Rolly. I said when roll the deadline. You still ain't told me when roll the deadline is.
Now you don't know.
We speaking the facts. We speaking the facts.
Deadline to mandatories when it comes to unification.
Rolly, I asked you when Rolly. Okay, when is Rolly deadline? Because that's when is Rolly deadline. I keep saying Rolly versus Haney. You keep saying no because Rolly got to fight these other dudes you keep talking about. That's how we got here.
Hey. Okay,
that's how. Yeah, I know. Hey, that's how we got here, right? Rolly versus Devin, and you keep saying no because because of his deadline, right?
And then it talks about the rule. And then it talks about the rule of the IBF in here. It talks about the rule when it comes to unification and mandatory.
Rolly got the WBA, not the IBF.
Bro, you said give you an example. I gave you an example. Now you want to go back to. Oh, let's talk about Rolly.
No, listen, no. That's why y'all let me speak because your example, your example is saying that he didn't fight his unification or his mandatory, bro. He didn't fight either one of them, so he got stripped. Duh, bro. He didn't fight Andrade. He never fought Andrade. He never fought Andrade.
I never said he fought Andre. What are you talking about?
Right. He was going to fight Derevyanchenko. He was going to fight Derevyanchenko. He was going to fight Derevyanchenko. And then after his deadline passed Derevyanchenko, he said, "Let me fight Andrade." That's the part you keep. That's the part you keep ignoring and talking over. That's the part you keep ignoring and talking over. He was about to fight Derevyanchenko. After the deadline passed, He said, "Let me fight Andrade." He wasn't gonna fight Andrade first.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna literally tell y'all this shit right now.
The deadline passed.
I'm gonna literally tell y'all this.
Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did. I'm looking at it. That's why he won't let me get it off. After the final extended deadline at the end of the business on Thursday came to an end
asking for exception
without a deal. I'm gonna read.
This is the same
Bro,
guy.
I'm gonna read,
This is the same
bro.
guy who said unification.
Hey, as soon as you shut up, hey, when you get out, I'm gonna read the whole article as soon as you get off here. I'm gonna read the whole jump. I'm gonna read the whole jump once you get off.
Like a million times,
I'm gonna read the whole jump once you get off.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Between the both of y'all. See, this shit is so dope because it's so respectful. The next time y'all be on the panel together, if somebody say something crazy, it's gonna be ugly for niggas because y'all niggas is sitting here arguing. But it's like I don't know, like the playback gonna be so dope because y'all going back and forth, but it's like y'all saying the same thing.
I want the article to be read. I asked for the article to be read. Don't nobody want to read that motherfucker. If I start reading it, he gonna start talking over me.
I started reading it. You already cut me off, but it's all good.
No, you did start reading. You told you gave it to Pop. You told Pop you gave it to Pop, and then Pop told me to read it, and then Pop told me to read it. I started reading. You start talking over me. Read that, John. Then. Yeah, read that, John. Read that, John. Read that, John.
Literally, like I'm like.
And Dan Raphael wrote this. Dan Raphael wrote this article too, because I guess you didn't know that either. Dan Raphael wrote this article.
Oh my God, his name is at the top. As soon as I pulled out the article, his name is right there. Sure, I done seen this like a long time ago.
Hey, let me read it then. Let me read it then. Let me read it then.
Articles all the time. You expect me to remember?
Let me read it then.
Articles.
Okay,
let me read it then.
Yeah, because when I seen this shit, all right. So T, go ahead, read the article.
All right. Dan Raphael wrote this. August 1st, 2019. Middleweight world champ Canelo Alvarez is in the market again for a foul opponent after negotiations for one of his mandatory title defenses. Derevyanchenko ended with no deal on Thursday afternoon. It resulted in his IBF title being stripped. So he was negotiating with Derevyanchenko, who was his mandatory.
Finish reading the article, man.
Right, for sure. Hold on, bro. Hey, bro. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm explaining. Hey, I'm explaining. See? Oh, exactly. There you go.
You read one
paragraph. You read it then. You read that junk then, bro.
I'm waiting for
you read it.
Let me read.
You read it. Go ahead. You can read it, bro. I don't got it. Like you can read that junk. Read that junk. You read it then. I'm doing it. You read that motherfucker. Read that junk. Read that junk, bro. Go ahead. Stick. Oh, go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
Wait. Okay.
Go ahead.
65, bro.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Wait. Okay. So T. And
bro, y'all cannot tell me how the fuck to read this article, bro. If y'all want to read it, y'all read it, bro. Or if I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna read it my way, bro.
I'm not trying to tell you that. Like, I'm not trying to tell you that. I'm trying to tell him, like, let him read the article and and then give context and then go into
exactly. It's called context, my boy.
This man read one paragraph. It started going off somewhere else.
Hey, I'm not going. I'm explaining what I read, bro.
No,
you went to college. Hey, you went to college, my boy.
Yeah, man.
You ever been to school, my boy? I'm explaining what I read. Do you want to read? Do you want to read this junk?
No, wait.
Because you can read it if you want to, but I don't gotta hear myself talk. You can read this junk if you want to.
No, I was allowing you to read, but you stop reading.
No.
I okay.
Go ahead. Like just let him finish.
So let me talk.
Yeah, he gonna read a paragraph. He gonna give context. He gonna read up like let's go.
I'm gonna give context, bro. Because don't you supposed to do.
We got time. Right? We ain't going nowhere. We got time. Go ahead. We got time. Definitely.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Clearly, we're not going to. So let me read this motherfucker. Now, the motherfucker clearly said that he was negotiating with Derevyanchenko, who is his mandatory. That's the first thing this motherfucker said. He was negotiating with Derevyanchenko, who was his mandatory. Meaning he wasn't negotiating with Demetrius Andrade. Right?
Bro,
all right, so I digress. I digress.
Let me elaborate on what.
So I digress. You didn't want to read it, bro. I asked you to read it. I asked you to read it, bro. You didn't want to read it.
Because I see what you're trying to do, T. You like.
I asked you to read it. You didn't want to read it.
on,
No,
bro.
I was reading, but you said let me read. Nah, but this is what you like to do. You like to switch things around. I specifically said earlier,
Right.
if you rewind it back, that he had a mandatory. Deryachenko was in negotiation, then the deadline passed, and then he used Demetrius Andre as a last resort. And you said, "Oh, it doesn't matter. Trump's mandatory. Trump's mandatory." I said, "All right, you know what? Whatever." But I read. You want me to read the second paragraph since you read the first one?
Bro, you can read the whole thing, my G. I've been asking you to read. You said no.
Right. Man, I was reading, and
You
you
can
said,
read. I know you don't want that context. I know you don't want that context. So yeah, I would rather you read it.
Context, bro.
Go ahead.
I done read this article about 1 billion times, man.
Read that. Okay, I guess the IBF already had allowed for multiple postponements. Go ahead, read. Finish that, John.
You already started it. Finish that paragraph.
I get okay. All right. Is you gonna let me finish? You might let me finish, right? Is you gonna let me finish?
I never.
The IBF had already. There you go. The IBF had already allowed for multiple.
Okay, hold on. Wait. All right. Okay, so just go ahead, T.
You sure?
Yeah.
Anything else you got to say?
No.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
No. Go ahead, T.
Now let him speak. Now let him say what he gonna say before I start. Let him say what he gonna say.
Read, bro. Just read.
No, Bo. Just go ahead, because it's the article is not like a little short article. Go.
The IBF had already allowed for multiple postponements of the purse bid for the bout. Deryachenko camp even told the IBF it was okay with Alvarez not being stripped at Monday's deadline to allow them more time to work out a deal. But the sides were far apart on the money, even though, according to sources, streaming services DAZN, which has Alvarez under exclusive broadcast contract, had approved Deryachenko as an opponent with the stipulation that Alvarez would take as much as a $5 million reduction on his $35 million guaranteed for his next bout. Now, if I explain what I just read, is you gonna get pissed off if I explain what I just read?
Bro,
so what I read was that he was negotiating with Sergey Deryachenko, right? The deadline had passed, so he was stripped. And this wasn't the first time that he let a deadline pass, because the fight had been postponed multiple times before this. Correct?
Is this you explaining, or is this you reading? This you explaining?
Correct.
Because it didn't say anything.
I must not be. I ain't talking to you then.
It didn't say anything about being stripped up to this point. But go ahead.
Are you sure? You sure? You sure that he hasn't said nothing about being stripped just yet?
Let me read since you.
Okay, hold on, because look, I just, this nigga ain't even listening. I literally just read, bro. It said something about him being stripped twice, and you just said you didn't hear shit about him being stripped yet. It said something about him being stripped twice already, bro.
Are you sure? Bro?
I'm positive. I'm 100% sure. Thursday afternoon, it resulted in being stripped of the IBF 60-pound title, bro. It's in the first paragraph.
All right, let me finish reading this thing.
No, you straight up just told me. That it didn't say nothing about him being stripped yet.
You say no.
It said in the first paragraph, bro.
First of all, you.
But anyway, I digress.
The first paragraph is telling
Deryachenko promoter Lou DiBella did not want to discuss details of what went down with Alvarez promoter Golden Boy on Thursday, but did tell ESPN, "I will confirm that we did not reach a deal by the IBF deadline," meaning that he didn't reach a deal with Deryachenko by the IBF deadline. After the final extended deadline at the end of the business day on Thursday came and went without a deal for the fight. After the final extended deadline at the end of the business day on Thursday came and went without a fight, the title was vacated. IBF president Darren Peoples sent the letter, including to Lou DiBella, George Gallos, a lawyer representing Golden Boy, informing them of their decision of Canelo, the decision to strip Canelo. So after the deadline came and went on that Thursday, without a deal being done for the fight, they stripped him. Golden Boy and Alvarez had made a last-ditch effort to keep the IBF title by asking for an exception to the mandatory defense of Derevyanchenko, saying that Alvarez will fight a unification bout with counterpart Demetrius Andrade. The IBF rule allows a unification fight to trump a mandatory defense, but only if the request is made within a specific time frame, which Golden Boy did not adhere to. Right? So after they stripped him, he said he gonna fight Andrade. And they said, no, it's too late.
So, all right, I'll let you explain, and then I'm going to come explain my point.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so based on the IBF rules, like it says in that paragraph that you just read, the last sentence, basically, it is only allowed to trump mandatory within a specific time frame. That's the key, specific time frame. When I came on earlier, I specifically said there's like a due date. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't meet the due date, that unification trump mandatory shit is out the window. It doesn't matter. And it states right here in this paragraph, when you make a last ditch effort to keep the IBF title, obviously, if you use, comprehension, it wasn't stripped yet. So if he's making a last ditch effort to keep the title, you're not stripped yet because you're trying to do the unification with Demetrius Andrade, but according to the
he was okay. So all right, okay. So was he trying to do the unification? Was he trying to do the unification? You just said when you trying to do it with Demetrius, was he trying to do it with Andrade, or was he trying to do it? Or was he trying to do it with Derevyanchenko? Go ahead.
Let me finish. All right.
Go ahead.
Like I said, when if you use,
let me write this down so I don't forget.
If you use comprehension, if somebody's making a last ditch effort to use the IBF title based on a unification, then and the IBF is saying no, we can allow for it, but you didn't meet the time frame, so we're gonna strip you. That's just that paragraph alone is all you got to use is comprehension. That's what it's specifically telling you right there.
Right. You done? Are you done?
Yep.
Okay, so he wasn't negotiating with Demetrius Andrade. He was negotiating with Derevyanchenko. And in the last ditch effort, when the Derevyanchenko negotiation fell through, he tried to throw Andrade in there because it's a unification and it would trump the mandatory that he couldn't come to a deal with. He wasn't negotiating with Andrade. Him and Andrade didn't fight and he got stripped. He got stripped because he didn't fight his mandatory or he didn't unify.
Again,
he was negotiating with Derevyanchenko.
When I came on earlier, specifically you said it doesn't matter. Unifications trump mandatory, and I'm trying to tell you
they do.
When I came earlier, I said if you don't meet the deadline, if you don't meet a deadline, then that unification trump mandatory doesn't matter. That shit goes out.
But you acting like you correct as if he was negotiating with Andrade. He wasn't. He wasn't negotiating with Andrade. He wasn't negotiating for unification. He was negotiating for his mandatory. That's what you're trying to flip as if you're correct. He wasn't negotiating for a unification. He was negotiating for a mandatory. That's the thing, bro.
This dude know he lost.
That's the thing, bro. He wasn't negotiating for unification. He was negotiating with Derevyanchenko.
Bro, you just making stuff.
He was negotiating with Derevyanchenko.
Hey, Smoke, when you go and do your clips, you could clearly hear when I said the unifications don't trump.
Smoke, when you go do your clips, you go clearly hear that we got her from Rolly Romero.
I understand.
That's how we got her.
You say give you an example, and I give you an example.
Yeah, right. Okay, so even okay. So let's pretend you're right. Has Rolly Romero? Okay. You right. Has Rolly Romero date pass yet?
Listen. I have to look.
Has Rolly Romero date? Because that's the argument, my brother. That's the argument, my brother. Has Rolly Romero date pass yet? That's the thing, right, Devin?
Mandatories no
go ahead.
matter what. That was your argument.
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your argument was unification Trump mandatory no matter what. You said no matter about the.
How did we get there? So how did we get there?
You said unifications Trump's mandatories.
How did we get to that? Or you forgot? You don't remember back that far?
That's what we were at. When I said,
so you don't remember what happened before that? Is what you're telling me?
Your argument was unification Trump mandatory.
So you don't remember what happened? I'm asking you another question. You don't remember what happened before that?
Well, just go ahead and keep deflecting, man. Just admit that.
I'm not deflecting. You don't remember what happened before that, huh? You forgot because you can't remember back that far. Huh?
No. It's
you forgot.
That you lose, man. It's okay to say that you.
No, bro. How did we get here? How did we get to Canelo? How did we get to this article? How did we get to this article?
All of that stuff is irrelevant. You asked me to prove.
It's not irrelevant. It's relevant as fuck because he won negotiating with Andrade. It's extremely relevant. It's extremely relevant.
Mandatory, no matter what.
It does, bro. It does. He never unified. That's why he got stripped. He didn't unify.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
He wasn't trying to unify. He was trying to fight Derek Chico, and he didn't. So they stripped him. He wasn't trying to unify.
See, I already said if you use comprehension. The paragraph said he made a last-ditch effort to keep.
Bro, you keep saying the same thing over and over, bro. I heard you the first 7 times. You wrong. I heard you the first 7 times. You wrong.
But you're not comprehending.
I heard you the first 7 times, bro.
You heard me, but you're not comprehending.
I am comprehending. I just said, hey, look, I just said, okay, you're right. I just said, okay, you're right. But you still ain't trying to revisit. Look, and you still, the point that you're making, you're making a point about Canelo. The point about Canelo you making is that he tried to do a unification and he couldn't because he got stripped because he didn't go past the deadline. So what is Rolly's deadline, bro?
Man, I'm done.
I know you're done. I know you're done. And once we Rolly's done back because we got her because of the Rolly, bro.
It doesn't matter about the unification. You say it does. I specifically said that. I'm telling you. All right, bro.
So, you know what? On that note, man, I'm gonna leave it on that one.
You know what
I'm saying? Like,
I'm not
and listen to both of y'all go back and forth and agree to disagree, and to hear points and to hear it in a respectable manner, but to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was Ricky Bobby, like, no, like with all due respect, no disrespect, but disrespect. But like, nah, it was dope to hear this one, bro. This was like, this is how you just let niggas go. You don't sit there and just try to hold that shit back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Definitely not. Like, I feel like y'all got both of y'all points across. Most definitely. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, T trying to challenge what you were saying, and you definitely being calm, cool, and collective, and not being like, because most niggas would have been like, man, you a bitch and all that. Like, nah, you was definitely like, so this was definitely dope to watch. I definitely appreciate this shit. This is a whole like 45 motherfucking minutes of going back and forth on some shit. I wait for that shit.
Everything all good with me, man. I mean,
it's all good with you. It's definitely good with T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but like certain niggas can't do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas just can't, hold their point.
Damn, I can't hear shit. Hold on, I gotta do it again.
Definitely dope. This was definitely dope.
I can't hear shit.
Can you hear? You can't hear us now? You can't hear nothing, T?
Hold on, I'm finna do it again.
You probably got bad reception or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can pop back in and get right before we
Nah, I mean,
we
it was a good back and forth, man. I just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to inform him that the unification that Trump's mandatory. If you don't meet a deadline, that Trump and mandatory stuff ain't gonna fly, especially with the IBF. It might fly with the WBC, it might fly with the WBA, it might fly with the WBO, but it definitely ain't gonna fly with the IBF. And I know all these sanctioning bodies, they got a deadline when it comes to doing your mandatories anyway. That's why a lot of times they always tell people, hey, take step aside. You know what I'm saying? Because they try to muddy, you know, they try to like manipulate the game when they tell you take a step aside.
All right. So yeah, before we get out of here, T, give us your in there.
So look. All right, so the original point was Rolly got to fight his mandatory. I don't know, he forgot. Right? Mm-hmm. Am I right or am I wrong about that? The original point was Rolly got to fight his mandatory.
Yes.
It had shit to do with Canelo.
Correct.
It had shit to do with Canelo. Right?
The original point was Rolly and versus Gearsall.
Yep. Right. Okay. So Rolly and Devin was my point. Unification. He was saying that he got to fight Gearsall, right? He don't.
Correct.
Because he ain't passed his deadline. That's the point I'm making.
Been past the deadline.
So why they ain't stripped him yet then?
Okay, we'll see. Because apparently him and Gearsall, they got
hold on. Canelo deadline was what? So if he's not past his deadline, why you constantly telling me he can't fight Devin Haney for a unification fight?
I put it like this, man. I put it like this just so we can end the argument, man. We gonna see who his next opponent. We gonna see who his next opponent gonna be. If it's his mandatory, then T, I don't want to hear shit, bro. I don't want to hear goddamn. I'm just letting you know right now, bro. All this.
Go ahead.
If you pass the deadline or not, I'm just saying we gonna see who his next opponent gonna be. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say with that.
All right, Bo. Let T finish out, man. So we get up out of here, man. Let's get finished final thought.
So he say if he fight his mandatory next, that mean what? He had to fight his mandatory, right? So what if he don't fight his mandatory and he let the belt go? Then what?
Then he doesn't have the belt.
So what does him fighting his mandatory got to do with anything?
You just said if you let go of the belt, then Gearsall would be the one that would be elevated.
You will only be correct if he fought Devin Haney and got stripped. Then you will be correct.
Why would I be correct if he fought Devin Haney and got stripped?
Because there's unification.
Okay, but at the end of the day, if the fight with Devin Haney didn't happen, it's because he's the mandatory. He got to satisfy that mandatory. That's how this thing work, man.
So the only reason, you saying the only reason Rolly won't fight Devin is because he got to fight his mandatory, is what you saying? Or it's not because he just don't want. Hey, it's not because he just don't want to fight Devin. It's because he had to fight his. So what if he don't fight his mandatory?
No, first of all, earlier I said I don't think Rolly want to fight Devin anyway. So I already made that point. So whether he had a mandatory or not, I already said I don't even think Rolly want to fight Devin. Period.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's why I want when y'all arguing two different sides of the point, but it's the same point that Rolly ain't really in the business of fighting Devin. It's just two different sides of the coin.
He's saying he can't. He's saying he can't fight Devin because he go get stripped. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm saying that's not true. I'm saying he can fight Devin for unification. That's what I'm saying.
But y'all both saying that Rolly ain't really in no rush to fight.
He got to fight his mandatory or Devin is what I'm saying. He's saying he only can fight his mandatory. He can't even fight Devin.
He could fight. He could fight Devin all he want. I guarantee you he ain't gonna go in that. By the time that bell ring, he will no longer be the WBA champion. I put it that way. So he go ahead and fight Devin.
I don't think they're gonna Charlo him. Like I'm like when it
They
comes
not.
to like
I'm
all
just saying,
They
man.
can't take.
like,
Hey,
on some real shit. Like no, hold on, let me just say this. On some real shit. On that one, Bo, I don't think that they'll Charlo him. I
hey,
just don't. Like that's
what's
just
rolling? What's rolling? What's rolling deadline?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not even
gonna
getting
tell you
into
why I
none of
think.
that shit. I'm just saying I just don't think that they'll Charlo him if he make a unification with
No,
Devin instead of fighting Gearsaw, because they definitely gonna get what they want. They're gonna get a nice little bag. They're gonna get a unification, and having Devin as the champ is easy money. And if Rolly could possibly win that fight, or it'd be a draw, and he could prove himself in that shit, like now you got a proud champion. Now you start working on him being reigning. Do you give him tough opponents, or do you give him easy outs real quick to make him look good before he fights somebody?
hey, I say this, Smoke. The only way I think they will allow for this unification about to happen between Devin and Rolly is if Gearsaw take another step aside. That's the only way that unification is going to happen. Other than that,
I'll tell you this. Before we get up out of here, I'll tell you this. I'm not even fucking worried about Gearsaw because I know who Rolly working with. Real talk. So for all this Gearsaw work, if you want to fight Gearsaw, cool. But here's the thing about Rolly that I keep saying. Like, Rolly did an interview, and basically the only thing he said was, it's hard for me to make 154. And the nigga got all the answers he want from Rolly out of that. So Rolly's captivating, man. So if whenever it come to Rolly, he gonna figure out how to sell that, make that fight happen, and you're gonna want to be intrigued about it. Like Rolly wasn't even in the major commercial, and he was headlining the damn card. Went in there and upset Ryan, and now it's like, oh, Rolly's an anomaly. No, he's not. He's a chess player on the board, and you got to figure out how you gonna come at him and go get him. That's just real. But to me, I feel like Devin could fight Xander. Devin could fight Rolly. Devin could fight Catterall and do numbers. Devin could waiting on this Shakur shit because you're up next, and if neither Ryan nor Shakur is trying to make anything close to making this fight to you, if Xander's playing, literally right now while he got momentum, you whoop Jack Catterall ass. Possibly stop him.
You think he'll stop Catterall? When the last time Devin ain't had a stoppage?
I think right now, this is me talking, not Bill or Devin over there, but this is me. Jack Catterall been through way too many wars and everything. I think Dev, you nice and strong at that weight class. You can get that old ass motherfucker the fuck up out of here. Remember what I said about letting these damn old gunslingers stay around? Nah, make him a commentator. Make him a commentator or a podcaster or a trainer. But give him the fuck up out of here. Time for Jack Catterall to go. Niggas talking shit about Regis and Josh Taylor. Jack Catterall ain't no damn different. A lot of wars. So you talking about, I think Dev can get him up out of there if he really want to and apply pressure. After he catch him on some counters and some check hooks, once Catterall, he see Catterall fading, man, get him up out of here. Don't wait and hug and all that shit. No, get him the fuck up out of here.
Wait,
Nah, just saying, just being real. Like when we get into this boxing shit, like what do we like? Like it's kind of time for some of these guys that have been pure boxers, like to get some knockouts, some stoppages, some shit that make it be like, ooh, when it comes to everybody that's there, like the celebs and the A-listers, the B-listers, the streamers, the reality stars, like all them there, like jumping up and down and shit. Yeah, you need that. The boxes there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that. You need to stop it. Sitting there like a whole, like, listen, a fight card, even if you feel like you like that, you don't get there till like the main card start. What you gonna be doing when you get there? You came there smoking. If you can't smoke in the building, so you buying beers. You probably snuck a little bottle in there, some shit. So you lit in there. Man, I ain't trying to see a bunch of 36-minute round fights. Stop this nigga. Unless it's a slugfest to keep me awake. But, bro, stop this nigga. You know this nigga ain't on your level.
Man, you know who been
at least try him a couple times to keep it. But, like, damn, I don't even want to go that far deep into it. I'm just saying, bro. Like on this note, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, all playing with a little bit of rocket fuel right now. Here's my thing. On the next B&B, they need to hurry the fuck up because everybody got their own. What I seen some niggas talking about Tank with a 7-fight deal, niggas talking about Tank back. Bro, when Tank come back, y'all better be solidified because if Tank fight a bum and knock him out, it's over for you niggas. I'm a Tank fan. If Tank fight a regular nigga, they be like, whatever. If he don't even fight Roach and knock him out, they gonna be like Tank back. Just saying. Yeah, what it is. But on that note, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Like, anything y'all want to say before we go?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on, man. It's a good back and forth with T, man. It's all love, bro.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we might not agree, and sometimes we probably agree, or sometimes we probably agree and don't even know we agree. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a good back and forth, and like Smoke said, man, it was all respectful and everything else, man. You know, ain't shit get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Because I do be seeing some debates that should be taking a left turn, man.
Yeah, this shit was dope. Like watching y'all go back and forth. Like, nah, this shit was
I'm
dope.
never go. My intent is never to get up here and go left. I don't like when I ask questions, for the most part, you answer them. I know what people try to do though. So I don't be like, if I ask a question, I could be being an asshole, but I did ask a question though. I ain't say you was wrong. I ain't say you was right. You know what I'm saying? I asked a question.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like that's why, like that's what I like. Like, yo, T, you was being slick as fuck trying to see if your nigga was gonna know. He not AC. No.
Nah, see, now the thing is, I know people not gonna answer them questions because, and it literally be exactly what the topic is. It be exactly what the topic is, but motherfuckers try to run you in a circle. Motherfuckers try to run you in a circle.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Where is AC? I haven't seen that dude.
He gotta go see him at Body Work, bro. Like, I don't know, like you might have missed a little clip in the group chat where I pretty much let him know, like, if you come back, you come back. If you don't, you don't. I really don't, because it's the second time you went into business for yourself on my platform while I'm trying to build something on some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't do that. And like, I'd rather just not. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Like I'll be real with you. Like, country niggas, Midwest niggas, like when niggas start talking about playing away games and shit like that, like, man, like, nah, I'd rather just not. You know what I'm saying? You see notifications, just keep going where you at, where you comfortable at, bro. Nah, for real, man. Like, if you comfortable over there, you think niggas gonna go over there and be on and playing away games and be on the away team, and you got your whole concept and everything, and the referee is biased to you. This nigga, he worked for the NWO. Nah, man, we not going to the NWO. Nah. I gave you a neutral platform, didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And you felt like your point, we let you talk the most, and let you get your point across. And you still was mad when somebody was just trying to talk after you spoke for like 15, 20 minutes. You upset? Talking about ain't nobody gonna over talk you? Nah, I'm good, man. Like you got an agenda that you want to push that you just feel like it's that. Like you don't want to hear nothing at all. Like nothing. So nah, I'm good. And it's the second time you've done it. To where I don't want that shit. Like when I'm on my way to get monetized, bro. I don't want that. Like, where do they bring that shit up to me? Hey, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And this what you doing. It's the second time you done that with the same niggas. Like, cause I remember like we up here and before like niggas was asking like they wasn't asking. They was like, nah, let AC back in the group chat, blah, blah, blah. I was like, it took like 2-3 weeks before I added him to the group chat. Cause I was like, when he started getting an agenda or some shit that he feel like, I don't give a fuck, some shit he feel like he done build up over there with Body and wherever he been. He feel like his shit is law and everything is right. And I'm just like, nobody cares about the semantics that you preaching. But then you don't want to talk about semantics when your whole argument is semantics. That's redundant.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Stephen, like Ray Film said, like, I'm educated. Your whole argument is semantics, but you don't want to argue semantics. My nigga, that's redundant. Then you get mad when your semantics get beat, like, and want to go personal. Like, I ain't got time for that shit.
Damn. So that's probably why when I saw that group chat, it was like 300 and something goddamn messages. I was like, damn, what the fuck happened over here? Because I didn't even read all them shits. I was just like shocked that I saw that many text messages and shit.
I had a real rough and raw live, and then after that, after everybody niggas probably was asleep or get some pussy or something, he in the group chat just dropping mad shit. So I woke up like 4 or 5 in the morning and seen this shit because it's mad notifications. I'm like, man, nobody give a fuck about what the fuck you talking about, man. Like stop doing that shit. Like, nigga, like, you don't like, cause like I said, like it's niggas in the chat. Like, I called B-Mac one time. B-Mac was like, man, I had to let my girl just read the damn shit because she thinking this bitch is hit me trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's mad, it's blue, 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 blue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And B-Mac don't even respond to that shit. He just in the group chat.
Yeah, that shit blew up the first time. I put my shit on. I silenced that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But when you do that, it could be some shit that happened with your real family. But niggas is going so crazy and about nothing. And then when you look at it, it's like, man, AC just dropped like 10 goddamn joints in a row. Talking about Brooklyn Run this and memes and this. I'm like, man, nobody trying to hear that shit, man. This group chat is for niggas that we just fuck around chilling.
Yeah.
And you get personal, you get personal in the group chat.
Yeah, you know AC, man, he goes 0 to 100, man. Like, cause like I'm from Brooklyn, and I don't even be doing all that shit, man. I just come in, I show my respect. You know what I'm saying? We talk.
Man, you can have a debate without trying
Right.
to talk about I'm not gonna be respectful and fuck you and you ain't like that and I'll smack when I see you and pull up. You ain't, bro. Nigga,
That's that fucking H money shit, bro.
Nigga, you older than me. You
That's
older than me. You older than me talking that shit. Like, and nigga, that ain't even the shit. Like, I get it. It's smoke session. It's murderers rolling. Bro,
Yeah.
come on, bro. You ain't even. Come on.
AC got to go to H Money channel, man, for all that shit, bro. That's where the motherfuckers just be firing off on each other and whatnot.
But you don't do that on Body Channel. Feel me? And
Yeah.
at one point, man, you was probably building something, but you don't do that on Body Channel. You so respectful and keeping it in, like, you know how to calm yourself down before you get to a moment. But over here, just like, hey man, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck what Pop talking about. Nah, nigga. Nah, I'm good. I'm so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, cause we had a community burst off another suck nigga, and then I was like, I don't know, man. Like, if you can't catch up, man, you can step off. That's just real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how, you know, some shit get down over like sports. You know what I'm saying? How that shit get real over sports, you know? People be taking that shit personal.
I'm blocked on goddamn H Money.
Oh, I don't even fuck with H Money, man. That motherfucker threatened my ass. I don't even know what I look like. He threatened me one time. That motherfucker. Man, look, yo, I used to go in there and be like, yo, man, peace, what up? This man got mad. He asked for my opinion about the whole Errol Spencer Terrence Crawford shit. Errol Spencer's gonna fight Ugas. He's like, hey, what you feel about that fight? I just said, yo, I just feel as though I've been waiting too long and I want to see Errol Spencer Terrence Crawford now. This motherfucker went off, bro. Started threatening me. Oh, when I see you, I'ma smack you. I'm like, this nigga don't even know what the fuck I look like. Like, and then I'm sitting up here, I'm like, you know,
and then used to work at the gas station.
Yeah, he kicked me off the channel, right? And then try to make it look like I ran away. I said, oh man, this dude was a fucking clown, bro.
Nigga used to work at bro, on everything. My partner, stepdaddy, right? He's working. H Money is he A-Rap. He A-Rap. He used to work at a Memphis gas station. Like I'm telling you. I'm from Memphis. I'm really from Memphis. He not from Memphis. He claimed he worked at a gas station. He used to work at a gas station, bro. He's a gas station dude. You know how them gas station dudes look. The door, my friend. He one of them. You know what I mean? He used to work at the gas station, bro. Like my partner uncle. I seen my partner uncle take his gun. He ain't gonna shoot nobody. He ain't gonna harm nobody. I swear to God, he not. Even with a gun, he can have a gun in his hand. He not gonna do nothing to you. I know this for a fact because I was there, seen it with my own eyes. You know what I mean? He not. Once I saw it was him talking to people, I said, bro, you used to work at the gas station. Nigga blocked me. I used to have a chick on my show named Destiny Black. Used to have a chick on my show named Destiny Black. That's like his auntie or something like that.
He said, yo, you want to work at the gas station? Oh, block.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's that internet monster, man.
I was like, you so tough on this internet. I'm like, damn, bro, you used to work. I know you not tough. I seen somebody take the gun, his gun from him. Take his gun from him off his waist. Give it, whoop his ass, hit him with it, and give it back to him. He still didn't do that.
Yo, T told me this shit years ago. I was like, yo, you know what?
And I ain't making nothing. I don't lie for one. I don't be telling no lies. I ain't making nothing like that up. That's specific.
I remember I told T, I'm like, yo, this nigga H Money acting like he said, hey, you talking about nigga working at a gas station? Bro, I swear to God, I fell out my chair when he said that. Cause I live in New York.
Mine about 5'2", bro. Nigga about 5'2", bro. I'm like, bro, it is crazy what internet do to people. And I'm like, bro, I never even heard you talk like this to nobody, bro. When I knew you, I never knew you so quiet, bro. You give a nigga free shit in the store. I seen niggas take shit out the store. Him not do nothing. I seen multiple people beat him up from my neighborhood, bro. You know what I mean? Because he, you know, it's just crazy. Like internet is crazy. That internet is crazy. That's why I'm blocked. That's why I'm blocked. You know, cause I really know who he is. You know what I mean? But he's a gas. He a gas station. He wanted to do. He a gas station dude. He work at a gas station. If you ever seen one of the gas stations, it's him.
I seen this dude, man, made a video going arguing with somebody, turns on the camera, and him and his brother up there doing a finger like they pulling the trigger and shit.
I think they're talking WCS.
Like, I sit up here like, man, it's the most corniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I think they're talking WCS on it. Hey, Bill and Tony, man, y'all pulled up right before we was about to.
Hold on, Smoke. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
I quit going over there. I quit going to H Money's channel because, like, oh shit, this got to be like 6 years ago, maybe longer, right? There used to be this like little boy that he used to let up on his panel, and this motherfucker used to always be staring at him. It was weird, like on some pedo type shit. He kept looking at this little boy and was letting him on camera. I was like, I'm not fucking with this. I'm not coming over here to this damn Diddy party shit.
Nah, he weird, bro. I'm telling you. Nah, it is like, nah, bro. I ain't never told Pop it, but it's another story on him too. It ain't about a little boy, it's about a little girl. But I ain't even that. I ain't, you know what I mean? But I probably should be putting it. But nah, bro. I'm telling you, like that dude, his folks from here, like he not from me because they came here. You know how they get here, nigga. They came here to open up a store. Y'all know how it go.
Yeah,
I know how it go. Yeah.
Yeah, the Arab niggas. You go to we went to the Arab gas station. They got the Dutches and all that.
And
shit.
they don't even know. And they don't even know that I know that. You know, Destiny Black is his folks. He think he's sending the troll. I know who she is too. She really helped me. That's why I was like, hey, bring your ass on over here. That's his auntie. That's his auntie. I know who you is too. You live in Houston. My brother live in Houston.
Yo, I just think that shit is funny. You like, yo, you work at the gas station. All right, it's time to block you.
Nah, for real. His family, it's his family gas station, bro. Like they probably moved. He don't be in Memphis no more because of that little situation I just told y'all about with Tony said something about a boy, but I know a real situation about the girl from my city. And it's funny Tony said
like
I know now.
Like
now, Tony, you just felt something. Like you just felt something. I'm telling you was correct.
This boy looked like he was about 15 or 16 years old. I want to say he was like brown skinish, and he used to like always be smiling and looking weird every time this little boy would talk. And I just quit going over there because that shit like creeped me out.
Yeah. But yeah, I really know, bro. Gas station man.
Oh, damn. And ball boxing and blunts. Goddamn.
I said this to do everybody. I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, he used to work at the gas station, bro. I'm like, this dude, I ain't never heard him speak loud. I ain't know he talk. I never heard him say nigga, bro, before I got to YouTube. I said, bro, he say nigga, and he been around, bro, you was in the hood gas station. You never said that in front of us, bro. Never even thought about saying no shit like that. Not one time. We never heard you say nothing. They used to come work with black eyes.
I remember when you said that shit, I was like, you know what? I ain't no need for
nigga, I ain't never heard him talk like that, bro.
This is years ago. That's when I just started being like,
bro, I was in high school.
He just funny. Like he just
I was in high school, y'all, when this was going on. So I been knew dude before he even came to YouTube. He might have had a YouTube then, true enough, because I didn't know shit about him. Right? He might have had the YouTube then, right? But nigga, I was in high school. He working at the gas station, bro. I was like, hey, bro, the man blocked me. I said, what's up to him? He realized, if you go look at some of my first lives, bro, he came to like my very first live or two. You know what I mean? But he didn't expect me to really. I didn't know who he was, but he knew who I was. And once I caught on to the fact that he was H Money, I said, oh, this crazy. I went over there and I said, hey, bro, Why you over here saying nigga and shit? You ain't never talk like this at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And he blocked me. I said, oh, he a hoe. I said, oh, he a hoe. Okay, I see he internet famous now, so he got to uphold his. But yeah. He be saying he be claiming Memphis. He still claim Memphis?
Man, 1 minute he claimed Memphis, next minute he claimed South Central LA. Some shit.
Yeah, he probably claiming LA now because I'm from Memphis, and I told him to stop that shit. Yeah, but he used to claim Memphis. Like, he from Memphis. He from Memphis. You know, H, he from Memphis. I'm like, who from Memphis? Show me this dude. That's how I found out he was the gas station nigga. I said, bro, you not from Memphis. Quit telling people you from Memphis.
He like, I'm from Memphis, but I can't. But I'm from South Central. Like, hey, he be saying shit.
He got it cleared up. He go preference that shit now because he got to, but he not from here though.
He was talking like he knew Young Dolph.
Man, niggas working at the gas station.
See Young Dolph at the gas station, bro. First of all, I'm from the same. We all was from the same hoods, by the way, right? He probably saw him at the gas station. He probably do know him. You the gas station nigga. Everybody know who you is. You the gas station nigga. But you not like you not the cool one. Like we fuck with your grandmama. You the one we be beating up. You get beat up all the time. We don't like you, the grandson, because you be acting like a hoe. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he know. I'm pretty sure he's seen Dolph 1,000. He probably seen yo guy. He probably seen a lot of people, right? Because all of us live in the same hood. We all from South. I'm from South Memphis. I'm really from South Memphis. Living in South Memphis. I'm in South Memphis right now. You know, we all from South Memphis. So.
Oh, you know how to say it's 16 on pump 4, and when they get low, like he bouncing back and forth between the office and out front. That's when when niggas be talking shit. This nigga,
I'm almost certain, bro. He's still working at the gas station somewhere
in California, most definitely. Real talk.
So that's where he moved to Cali. So he probably did move to Cali. That's probably where he moved to. Because he don't be here no more. He ain't been here for years on years. You know what I mean?
Shit, he might be in another state talking about he from there now.
Nah, for real. That was crazy. That was wild though. That when I found, I was like, bro, you can't be saying nigga like that on the internet, bro. We ain't never known y'all. Ain't never you acting real different.
Nah, I mean, but the dudes on this channel, he got a whole bunch of killers over there, though, man. Them motherfuckers cuss your ass out, boy. I said, well, damn.
That's why. That's real what I be saying. Like that's why, like niggas like him, bro, are the toughest people on the internet. You know what I mean? People who wouldn't harm you if they had a gun in person. You know what I mean?
But the nigga told me I'm gonna slap fire at your ass. I see.
Bills on everything. I seen him get slapped before, Bills, and not do nothing.
I said he had.
Nah, he ain't never said that. It's them niggas on his channel be on talking tough.
Yeah. I seen dudes on his channel like they was arguing with one another, and they turned on the cameras. A motherfucker had pulled out the goddamn out the blinky on them and shit. I said, bro, these dudes pointing guns at each other on camera.
Like, they gonna get on Call of Duty and shoot at each other.
Right.
Ain't going no damn well. Just want to show something.
For real. Why you even showing your gun on camera?
These dudes ain't gonna never meet each other in a day in their lives, right? They like arguing, pulling out guns and shit. I'm like, man, this is
it get wild, it get wild over there.
But shit, man, y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I got my little bill. I'm about to get my yak, and then I clocked out. I'm about to turn it up.
Yeah, man, I'm about to lay it down.
Hey, man, I got
lay it down too.
Yeah, man, I got 15 minutes, man. Your boy be 45, man. I'm definitely gonna lie tomorrow.
There it is. It is. Yeah, he was an hour ahead of us, ain't it, over there?
Hey, man, happy birthday, man, for your shit. And I'll
just go.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
I appreciate that, man. I'm definitely going live tomorrow, man. I'm off too. I'm definitely going live tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure you take notification. Tony, you man, nigga, make sure you pull up, man. I love the criticism and the hate. I love it.
You mean the truth that hurts your soul?
It don't hurt my soul. It don't hurt. It hurt other niggas' soul.
Niggas that you mean the truth.
Yeah, but hey, man, hey, bring nigga hard.
Yeah, bringing the
ether. Hey, man, that shit don't hurt. That shit don't. It don't hurt me. It don't do no but
what?
build. All that shit do is
Rashad,
build.
so the ending part, right? Rashad McCants the best Tar Heel ever is what you said.
That nigga's a faggot, and I hate to say it in that word, but yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to get locked, but that nigga's a bitch. Listen.
Now you good. You good. You already deep in the line. Now you can say what you want to say.
I can't yo, bro. That nigga is like, how do you rat on the best thing that ever did for you?
I must have missed this part. What happened?
First of all, if you look up Rashad McCants, first of all, the nigga was out of the NBA, out of the overseas, out of the G League, and decided to be like, hey, I'm so fucked up. I'm gonna tell on Carolina because these niggas won't help me because I was talking shit about Roy Williams, and I'm blackballed. And instead of working my way back in there like everybody else, I'm gonna just tell you
about the greatest coach to ever come through there. Well, they had Dean too, didn't it?
Outside of Dean Smith, you got Roy Williams, and you gonna badmouth him and say and then calling it like, and then once you get back popping again on Gill's podcast, first time you get a chance to take your shot at niggas, you take a shot at Carolina, knowing that you've been begging to get back over here to try to get in with football games and open.
Y'all have a good night. I'm out. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, thank you, bro.
What you to bring tomorrow? Smoke. What'd you say to bring?
Bleeding heart truth. I need bleeding heart truth. Bleeding heart truth.
I got you, dude. I'll tell you later.
All right. But yeah, Bo, the nigga, basically the nigga put Carolina in a hole for 5 years. Death penalty when it come to it. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't even have to. Like, there was no need for you to do it. Like, it wasn't Carolina that fucked you up. You had already been to the NBA, got out of that, G League, Canadian League, overseas, whatever. And then you was just like, yeah, I'm gonna expose like what every other program was doing. But because you was fucked up, you ratted. You had no reason to rat.
Damn. Yeah.
So now that you just being a bitch, like you play victim all the time. So you a 6'4", 6'5", 250-pound victim. Nigga, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina, right? Like, Rashad McCants is approximately 40 to 41 years old. I'll be 45 tomorrow. So I definitely know this nigga career because I was in North Carolina at the time, Tar Heel shit. Like, he was one of them niggas we was banking on. But we knew in the lap that, like, yo, this nigga's an asshole. Like, he think he bigger than he already is. Like, nigga, you ain't Vince. You ain't Stack. You ain't, like, who you think you, like, you ain't Shaman, motherfucker. What the fuck you think? Like, you all right, but nigga, it's Raymond Felton and Sean May, and then you get busy when that shit don't work.
And then they had a dude coming out. They had a loaded team that year too.
Yeah. So I think he was the leading scorer though.
They had a dude coming off the bench. He went first. The dude that came off the bench was the first one that got selected in the draft.
So, but he's the leading scorer.
Not for the championship game, but I think he was. I think he was the leading scorer though.
So what is you bitching about? Like, nigga,
now he broke the code. He broke the code with the telling on the system, man. How they with the school system for sure. He broke the code. Well, we know athletes don't gotta necessarily do all that shit fucking work by themselves, but you ain't supposed to say that shit in public.
You ain't supposed to go on ESPN or CBS, ABC, some type of shit like that, and just
you ain't supposed to publicly say that. Most nigga, I didn't. Nigga, I was in. Nigga, did they do that in high school? Bro, I didn't take my goddamn that fucking test. SAT. I didn't even take that motherfucker. You know what I mean? That shit happens, bro. But
You
especially on your level, you want post now. You want gangsters because you can really get them folks in trouble. You know what I mean? I can get my school in trouble if I push it hard enough, right? But you really can get them folks in trouble. Right, like bro, you can't be out here
that's what you did.
doing it because they did it for you. They did it for you for a reason.
And that's
Right?
what
You help us, we help you. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what Rashad did. That bitch ass nigga, bro. Oh man, what is it? I'm about to get up out of here, fellas, man. This show was fire. What are we? 3 hours and
Yeah, man.
minutes, man.
It felt like it felt longer than 3. But yeah.
Now we're gonna keep running these up, man. I'm definitely.
Yeah. Got to.
What time you gonna live tomorrow?
I got.
You gotta. Hey. Oh yeah. Off subject. Pop. You remember? I had said something about Trick Williams the other day. Did you know damn food is in the elimination chamber?
Yeah, I seen that.
Like I think it happened that day. We talked about it. He won. He got in that day that we was talking.
He got enough.
Damn food.
He got enough momentum.
That's quick as hell, bro. Like they really. That's quick. That's quick.
What is it?
He might not win it, but still, you know what I mean.
Trick Williams, the nigga that do the diamond cut off the top rope, and that big ass.
He like black. He like the Rock. He like a version of the Rock and Book.
And then that big ass Obafemi nigga, yeah, they gonna make impact.
And the skinny nigga, the Evans nigga, yeah, they pushing all them too. Evans in there too with him. Evans in there with Trick. Right. Speaking of that, yeah, Evans in there with Trick. Yeah, that was crazy.
Here's the thing too, like all this shit talking about Triple H and shit like that. He got 2 brand new niggas he about to put in the elimination chamber with the top dogs.
I'm cool. I ain't got no problem with Triple H no more. He putting all these black people on. I ain't got no problem with him no more. I ain't got no problem. He putting all the niggas on.
Yeah, he putting all the niggas on.
Man, speaking of WWE, man, I got 2 nephews, right? These dudes, the oldest one, he's not even 10 years old yet. This motherfucker know more about the WWE history than anybody I fucking know, bro. These dudes be going to YouTube and looking at the profiles and all old matches.
I'll call back up on this shit.
No, I mean, T, I'm about to close it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to shut. But I just want to say this: your brother or your sister, they got Netflix.
Then they moved to Paramount now, right?
No, bro. I'm saying like your brother, sister, they got Netflix.
No, they on Netflix. They on Netflix. Monday Night Raw.
Netflix, bro.
Nah, she got the I think that I think they got all that, but they got like the WWE.
If she got Netflix or WWE, the app shit.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Bro, like all you got, like if he's sitting at home and not watching anything else, you can watch hours and hours and hours of Austin and Rock and Undertaker and Kane and DX and and then you got your Val Venuses, you got your Godfathers, you got your then you got your Rey Mysterio, Eddie got your Eddie Guerreros, like there's so much shit. Then you got your Chinas and all of that is at his disposal to watch.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Because this dude was rambling off wrestlers. Motherfuckers already died before his ass was born and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jimmy Superfly, Snooker, and all, bro. Them guys is at his disposal at a click of a link. All you gotta do is you fuck around and get to the right name. It'll have 87 videos of Jimmy Superfly Snooker. It'll have 100 and some videos of the Dudley Boys. And that's just WWE shit, no TNA shit, no you know what I'm saying? After that shit, it'd be different, bro. So yeah, but I'm about to get my
that shit with the same people boxing with now. That's why it's starting to pop up. And nigga algorithm and all that shit, cause TKO on that shit too.
TKO, Zuffa, WWE, all
Ring.
on this ring, all on the same fucking umbrella. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Word. On that note, man, we up out of here.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. We just got in from the gym. Gloves still taped on my skin. Eyes red, money grin. Yeah, woke up to a day. Road work, then I let it blaze. Shadow in the mirror, southpaw sway. Talking to myself like who won't play. Ball on the court till the soles turn smooth. Cross on me, make them slide out shoes. Then I hit the bed, let the rage run loose. Stain on my raps like battle tattoos. Ash on my hoodie, resin on my thumb. Call from the plug, said pull, then come. Count by the rounds and I count by the sum. If it ain't family, I leave it on red, I'm numb. Ball, boxing, and blunts, that's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards. Punch, smoke, 40 energy. Ball, boxing, and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stun. You can't copy this chemistry. Baseline jumper, then I spark one slow. Whole team laughing, but they know my mode. Fourth quarter face, I don't crack, don't fold. Eyes half closed, but my heart stay cold. Got my hands tight, knuckles like stone. Coach in my ear, keep bringing it home. Every puff take, pressure off bone. With every bell ring, put heat in my dome. Spin out the clinch, I've been dodging these fakes. Pivot and paint, do the same with the snakes. Training and smoke got me high off the hate. Every miss shot, turn the fuel on the plate. Yeah, yeah. Ball, boxing, and blunts, that's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards. Punch, smoke, 40 energy. Ball, boxing, and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stun. You can't copy this chemistry. Thank you for tuning in. You just watch how the storm begins. From the park lights to the ring. From the lighter to the wind. Ball, boxing, and blunts, that's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards. Punch, smoke, 40 energy. Ball, boxing, and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stun. You can't copy this chemistry. Nah.